which was great. You know, it was fabulous, all things considered. San Diego's wonderful. You know, you get that nice, cool breeze from the water. You can see Mexico from like you stay down. I stay down like away from the convention, and like you can literally see Mexico in the distance. It's amazing. Somebody was advising me to go to McDonald's in Mexico, but two things. Number one, I really didn't have time because I was in and out, and number two, that movie Traffic always freaks me out. Like, what happens if I'm on the other side of the border and some weird shit happens? I can't get back. Remember when the housekeeper like brings the kids to the other side? You remember that movie Traffic?
I remember Traffic.
Yeah, remember the housekeeper brings the kids to Mexico and she's like, I'll come right back. It's not a big deal. No, at the very beginning.
Oh, I watched it in reverse.
No. The whole thing. You lost the whole thing.
I didn't know what was going on.
You lost. Yeah. You can't. And I told you that before. Not to watch these movies in reverse, but you get so excited about these endings.
I know.
That you're like, I want to see it now. I go, all right. It's just not going to mean the same thing.
Oh, so that explains a lot of the movie, then.
Yeah. If you think about it, yeah. What you have to do, if you watch the ending first, you have to throw the thing down, then you flip it and reverse it.
Okay. Hang on, I'm writing this down.
Okay, good. Those are the instructions. But yeah. So I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't want to.
So because of the movie Traffic, you're like, I'm not going to go to a different country for McDonald's.
Right. I'm not just going to pass like real quick I got real ID. This should work, right? Don't worry. This is a real ID. I did it. I did the thing. You guys want me. And
how far would it be? How far is San Diego from?
I mean, it's not. It's literally, you can see it. It's right down the road. There's like there's a lot of people, like a lot of Uber drivers and stuff that you talk to. Like they literally come in from Mexico and work or whatever, and then they have a spot in Tijuana or they have family over there that they're giving their money to. But it's literally right there. Like you could, if you weren't scared from the movie Traffic and unsure of the laws of the real ID, you could definitely just drive over the border, go to a McDonald's over there, and see if there's any international cuisine.
Okay. Now, is it just Coke there?
That's all they have.
No, but I mean, like, it's just called Coke. It's not Mexican Coke.
No, yeah, you go into a spot and you're like, can I have a Mexican Coke? And they're like,
Coke?
Just Coke? I'm like, yeah, I guess so. You guys, we're going to get that soon. Trust me.
Oh, so you passed up a Mexican Coke out of a McDonald's
in Mexico.
Fountain?
Oh, yeah. I wonder if that's...
Bro.
Unless it gets shipped in from the States, which would be weird, but I don't think so. But, I mean, I'm not too worried about that because we're going to get Mexican Coke and it's going to be American Coke to try to distract us from Epstein. So, that's one way that we're winning right now. So I'm I'll get my opportunity. But I didn't do that. I stuck.
You don't do anything, though.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, people try to make these like work trips into mini vacations. That's just not my vibe at all.
I mean, if you're in San Diego.
It's not my vibe. Like, I mean, I was there for... I guess over 24 hours, but not much over 24 hours. Like
all the way there for 24 hours? That's crazy.
I went in, honestly, like I had done it. You know what I mean? By the end, I was like, I could have left a couple hours earlier. Like, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. I went in early.
You walked the floor of Comic-Con?
I walked the floor. I saw it all. I saw everything there is to see.
You went to the zoo?
I have the zoo in the Bronx. It's totally fine.
The beach?
And besides...
Great.
I have nothing to do with the zoo. I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. So there's nothing that I want to do at the zoo.
Well, you're afraid they'll finally make a monkey out of you.
Yeah, no, they won't. No, they won't. They never will. Yeah, so no. I felt like I had done it all. I got in on... I left on Wednesday morning.
Okay.
To make sure that I got in, because honestly... I was actually doing the responsible thing. I mean, I didn't get to the airport all that early, but I was doing the responsible thing because, Troy, your travel woes made me go, you know what? Let me make sure that I don't take, like, the last possible flight to get in, so I just get... I said, let me get a little buffer time.
Well, especially when it's a business trip.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have professional responsibilities.
Yes.
So let me get a little buffer time, and I got in fine. Everything was fine. Okay. No, I don't think...
You flew in Wednesday morning?
Yeah.
So what, Tuesday very late at night, you figured out what airport you were going to?
I double-checked the morning. I drive, because that's the other thing.
He's probably loading the car. And he's looking.
But yeah. Jess is like, hey, which airport am I taking you to?
I'll figure it out. Just get in the car.
First of all, I drive myself to the airport now and just park the car.
That's smart.
And loading up the car. No. I told you, 24 hours. I mean, a backpack, and that was all the luggage.
Yeah, of course.
It's like no problem.
That'd be the same.
I love that.
It's the best. It's the best. Because I'm not even worried. Like, you could put me in zone 9. Oh, no overhead? I don't need it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Which works for me because then it's like I'm just rolling up to the gate. I'm not sweating.
Is there a seat in front of me? Great.
Right.
I'll put my bag under it.
I'll put my bag right under there. So yeah, I got in at like lunchtime on Wednesday. Kind of went to Comic-Con, saw the whole thing, went through a tech check for the next day's festivities. Because I was doing the WWE panel. And then I had dinner. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to have dinner.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, where'd you go? In-N-Out?
No, I didn't go to an In-N-Out. I went to like a
Taco truck?
No, it's a Mexican place though,
Okay.
which is good to do in San Diego. Go to a Mexican place. I mean, it's
Taco
like
Bell?
it was
damn it.
because you don't have to cross the border. The border's right there. You know what I mean? No, it was
you
a real
live Moss.
and I wanted to live Moss, and they got the Mountain Dew. You know what I mean? The special Mountain Dew
Baja
there.
Blast,
I wanted to get that in the fountain. No, I went to a real Mexican place. I mean, it was in like the Gaslight District, so it's not like in the authentic, like the double authentic part of San Diego.
Yeah, you go to the hole in the walls.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And the Uber driver told me where it was, but I was like, close. Just somewhere nearby. Because honestly, what am I going to get? Street chicken tacos. But then I remembered I hadn't eaten all day. I got a lot. I got like 6 tacos.
Good for you.
You know how many I ate?
Huh.
6.
Good.
They were great.
Yeah.
They were
It's
great.
so easy to eat so many times.
Like street tacos, they're small. You're just slamming them. They fill them up. They were great. But yeah, it was social. It was great.
How is it social? You were by yourself?
No. I met friends.
Okay.
And had dinner with them.
Wow.
Right? And then they were like,
impressive.
exactly. And then they were like, what are you doing after this? I was like, getting an Uber.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
What are you talking about? What, are you guys getting dessert or something? They're like, no, there's all these parties. I go, oh, yeah, I'm going to the parties. Yeah,
You want
no.
to go to a Comic-Con party?
No.
Why?
Yeah.
What do I have to do at a Comic-Con party?
Socialize.
Yeah.
First of all, if somebody expressly invited me and said I would really like you. No. If it's their party and they said I would really like you specifically to be there and I'll notice if you're not there.
Okay, that's a really specific
Then
thing
I
to
would
say,
consider
but okay.
it. I would consider it. But if it's just like, no, you can go to this. I go, well, the best thing about you can go to this is also you also don't have to. And that's usually the option that I'll take.
You never know who you're going to see there.
Plus, I'm exhausted.
You had a long day of traveling.
Long day of traveling. My schedule's off. It's it's whatever 9 o'clock at night. But my body, it's midnight. I'm not saying what am I doing?
Yeah, that's true.
So I went right back to the hotel. And then woke up the next morning nice and early. It's great. We were getting ready to go. I go over to the convention, do the thing, walk the floor, host the panel, walk the floor, and then I had a red eye home on Thursday, but.
What a waste.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that because I could have left at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, leave Friday morning.
Why leave Friday morning? What difference does it make?
Enjoy San Diego for a night.
I did. The flight wasn't until like 9 o'clock at night. And honestly, I was like the last hour and a half, just kind of hanging out at the hotel that I no longer had a room in anyway.
Just in the lobby?
No, I was outside. It's beautiful.
Okay.
It was just
So if you had to check out on Thursday at like 1 noon or whatever,
right?
So you didn't have a hotel until your flight,
right?
So that's annoying.
Yeah, but I mean,
the hotel holds your bag.
I let I gave my bag to the hotel. We left at like whatever it was, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. I gave my bag to the hotel, and then I stayed at the convention until whatever it was, 4 or 5 in the afternoon, maybe a little later. Walk the floor.
Go to Hall H.
I didn't go to Hall H. I saw it all.
Get some autographs.
I got all my autographs. I got my whole book filled.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Went into any booths where somebody might know me and give me something for free.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
What'd you
I
get?
like that. Oh, I got all kinds. I got a T-shirt. I got an action figure. I got all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I made sure to stop someplace where they would give me a bag. Because that became my my backpack's my personal item, and then my bag from Comic-Con is now my luggage. Bought the kids, some trinkets. Got to get them trinkets.
What'd you get them?
It was good stuff for them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was like, oh yeah, I bought My daughter, like a stuffy, like some kind of stuffed thing.
Like a Squishmallow?
That's exactly what it was. It was a Squishmallow. It was one of the side characters from Hello Kitty, Squishmallow.
Oh, okay.
Cinnamon Roll, I believe, is the name.
Cinnamon Roll.
I don't know. Maybe.
Sure.
And then my son got a 3-pack of Lionel Messi, I don't know, keychain action figure things.
Is he into soccer?
He's into Messi.
Okay.
He's into YouTube soccer. You know what I mean?
Is that YouTube soccer? I mean, I know who Messi is, obviously.
Like, people make all kinds of videos about Messi.
Okay. All right.
And so, like, he just, for like 2 years now, his number one question is walking around going, who do you like better, Ronaldo or Messi? He loves asking people that question. And then he goes, what about Mbappe? And I'm like, I don't know how you know all these people.
What are you watching over there, bud?
Right. But he was thrilled. Yeah, and then I got back to the hotel, and, like, you know, it's like we're way out there, and we're on the water.
Right.
And, like, Coronado is where this spot is. But it's, like, a very nice area, and a totally away, like, it's literally, without traffic, 25 minutes away from
There's
the
a Disney resort named Coronado.
Maybe they're named after the same thing. That's cool information. No, yeah, it's great information. And then just kind of, yeah, hung out, like,
just check your watch
outside the hotel. Just be like, I'm going to just chill here for a while.
Maybe I'll go to the airport early. I've never done that before.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Yeah, and then you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're like, do I want to just chill here or go to the airport early? I'm like, I better chill here for a little while longer. Because plus, you know, I mean, it's going to take even less time because it's the San Diego airport and it's Thursday night of Comic-Con.
Nobody's leaving.
Nobody.
And you're staying, where were you staying?
Coronado.
In the Gaslamp district?
No, way outside of it.
Oh, okay, because the airport's like right there.
Oh, yeah, no, it was about a half-hour drive to the airport.
All right, sounds like a pretty boring trip.
It was great. And then home, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, and I on the flight home, because, you know, it was pick of the litter as far as seats go.
Leaving San Diego.
I'm just sitting there going, like, just any of these seats? I could just pick any of them? And they're like, yeah, it's Thursday. I literally had somebody hit me up, like, yesterday going, hey, or maybe on Saturday, hey, I'm coming into town tomorrow. Are you still at the con? And I'm like, I've been gone since Thursday.
I've been gone for days.
Yeah, I saw it all. I saw everything there is to see.
I'm even back on my sleep schedule.
Yeah. I mean, no, but that's the other thing. No jet lag whatsoever.
No. It was impossible for you to have jet lag.
I upgraded to Comfort Plus. Oh. Because I was thinking first class, but like everybody upgrades to first class. The move is you upgrade to Comfort Plus, you get the whole row.
Oh.
See?
Excuse me.
And that's better than first class because then you can literally just lay down across the 3 seats. That's what I did.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You did?
100%.
I don't know.
Laying down across the...
I have no problem with that.
100, especially on a red eye?
On a red eye.
Lights are off.
What about like a midday flight?
That's a lot. That's a lot because there's light peeking through the window and everything, and most
You're not supposed to be sleeping at that time.
No. Most of the people on the flight are like, I just figured I'd like listen to some tunes or something. Like, I didn't. No, I'm raw dogging it. I better lay down across these 3 seats. No. All
right.
Red eye is different rules of travel. Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, the flight there was packed on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, everybody's excited to go to Comic-Con for a whole weekend.
I was in a middle...
entire 4-day weekend.
Well, sometimes 24 hours. I was in a middle seat.
Oh.
But somehow, and
They booked you in a middle seat?
There was because we booked like a week before. There was literally...
He books the last minute.
There's literally no... But, like, listen, it worked out again.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. You know why? Somehow, on the way to Comic-Con, I got a middle seat between 2 slim people.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
You were the one.
Right. It was...
Lucky.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's going to catch up to you.
Okay. All right, I'll tell you when it does.
I can't wait.
Okay.
And you won't tell us when it does.
Maybe I won't.
No.
Maybe I won't. But... Yeah, and then...
Were you worried?
Huh?
Were you worried?
With the middle seat situation, I was worried because that's when you have to start strategizing. Like, okay, I'm already thinking about how I'm going to sit because there is a world where if it's 2 hefties, that you have to kind of tuck your elbows into the armrests because you're going to lose those armrests.
Yeah.
You're going to have to strategize bathroom breaks. I know that's something you probably think about a lot, Troy.
I was stressed. I had a window seat yesterday. You should see the guy I got stuck next to.
Not good.
Well, first of all, this guy...
Troy's the opposite, by the way.
Everything is the opposite of your travel.
Like you hear me traveling, and you're like, how?
It's as smooth as butter.
Oh, I mean, it's easy. I can't believe it's not. It's Fabio just like spreading it on like nothing.
I swear, I thought of him when we flew down to Florida. It was maybe just the most perfect flight I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I thought of Troy, and I'm like, he doesn't get this.
Yeah,
Never.
I did coming back. Well, no delays.
Okay,
but see the asshole I had to deal with. This guy.
Is it a mirror selfie?
Yeah, that's right.
This guy, as soon as I get on, we didn't even leave yet, he's falling into me.
Okay.
In the middle seat?
The middle seat.
And you're like, and you haven't taken off yet. So if nobody ever falls asleep to the point that they're snoring before they take off, and then once you're in the air, they wake up. Like, that's the whole flight.
Not only snoring, but he's literally falling into me, and he's bumping me. So we get up in the air, and he's still doing it. And this is what I did. Mm-hmm. I literally took him, and I pushed him to his seat.
Did you hear that crash? That was exactly what he did. That was the perfect,
pushed him into
excellent Foley work.
I pushed him into his seat and I held him there, and I walked and I just let it go, and he like looked at me, and it was like basically like, stop it.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
He's in the right.
No, I know, but. So you're holding him in his seat. By the way, there's another person on the other side that could probably go.
It was his buddy. That was just another fucking idiot.
Right, a couple of idiots.
Sleep on your buddy.
Hefty idiots.
That's was kind of what it was like.
So you push him into his seat, and you're holding him there, like propping him up.
Hey, buddy, stop.
To the point where he wakes up, and your hands are still on him.
Yes. And I was like,
good,
stop.
Good.
And you're looking.
I've had enough of this.
Right.
And then you know what he did?
What?
The rest of the trip, he just kept farting.
Do you think it was like?
I mean, it was bad, and I literally had to put my shirt over my.
And when Troy says it was bad, I had to. I mean, the production that Troy must have made.
I wanted you to know, hey man, I smell your farts. You're fucking disgusting.
Right.
Did he sleep on you again?
Nope.
Because he was staying away.
But there was no peace.
It was fine. I mean, it's when I'm in a window seat, I can kind of just lean up and get a little more room. But he was,
Yeah, but you're smelling farts the whole time.
I was pissed. But of course, the flights,
all flatulence, no peace.
Get back to New York ahead of schedule.
Good for you. So see, that's the give and take.
Right. Nothing to complain about. You had to deal with a large man sleeping on you or farting on you.
Yeah.
But no delays.
No, that's right.
Right.
Meanwhile, Sam gets to lie down in the entire Comfort Plus.
I got the whole Comfort Plus row.
Good for you.
Feet up on the seat.
Life is good.
Can I get one of those first class pillows and blankets? Because I got a pretty nice situation going here.
He's looking at his doll.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, yeah, you got so much room for activity.
100%. I could have done whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
I made a suite for myself.
Good for you.
You made a little fort?
100%.
That'd be funny if you take the blanket, put it...
I just drape it over.
Can I have some more pillows?
Yeah. I'm building a situation here. I mean, yeah, on the way in.
So wait, on the way in, you were in the middle seat.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
But yeah, by the way, way in, I'm in zone 5 boarding. Mm-hmm. Guess what zone was boarding when I got to the gate?
I'm going to guess 4.
5, but I wasn't stressing because I had nothing to put in the overheads anyway.
That's true.
You like putting your bag up there. Your backpack.
No, my backpack, because I had items in it to use. Because I had to get my iPad and stuff out, because how else would I watch the film Quiz Show?
Oh, what a great choice.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language lately.
Yeah.
Rewatching Twin Peaks and putting Quiz Show on the plane.
How else would I watch the dramatization of the Charles Van Doren Quiz Show scandal?
Fucking Charles Van Doren! Oh, God, that movie's so good.
Charlie, no. What?
That's a perfect movie.
Perfect, except for the end. Except for the only thing wrong with the movie Quiz Show is at the very end when the lawyer who just wants to do well going, I tried to take down television, but I think television's going to take us all down. And then the credits roll, and I'm like, shut up, dude. We got it.
Oh, what a great choice.
Other than that, it's perfect. Because they gave me the answers.
He's so good in that movie. Fuck.
Right. And I got to enjoy it. I got to enjoy the Quiz Show movie. You didn't
mind that 2 people can see what you're doing?
No, if they want to know, I'll tell the whole world I'm watching Quiz Show.
This is a Robert Redford movie.
This is a Robert Redford movie. From Sundance. No, because what are they? I mean, because if they have any taste whatsoever, they're going to get out. Because people wouldn't think to do it, but once they saw somebody else doing it, they're like, "Ah,
shit, that's a good."
They would have your reaction. If
Yeah.
anything, they're going to get off the plane going, the middle seat, it was the coolest dude. He just rolled up, not worried about a thing, sat down, and watched that movie quiz show.
On his really large iPad.
On his iPad. It was the iPad Pro with the floating case thing. You know, with the keyboard on it. It's got the magnet on the back.
So what about the rest of the flight? Because it's a long flight to San Diego.
Good question.
Thank you.
I watched the American Apparel documentary.
Oh, okay.
That was like a little, like I had to kind of move the screen a little bit because there's a part where they talk about all this sexually suggestive ads that American Apparel used to do. And I forgot that they put nipples and pubes in their ads.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
Right.
And then they showed it on the Netflix thing. They were like, see, here's the nipples and pubes. I'm like, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, we're not, you got to show me nipples and pubes right now?
I would have just covered the screen. I would have been like,
Don't look. Don't look. Like to both sides.
Yeah.
Don't look. Don't look.
what is this guy talking about?
Don't look. I didn't choose this. It's about a clothing brand.
It's nipples and pubes, but it's early, right?
And they're saying on it it's bad, by the way. That's why it's there. It's not.
This isn't a pro nipples and pubes.
This isn't for titillation. Just so you know. That's what I told him. Yeah, and then thank God the lady on the window was like, "Oh, would
Oh,
you?"
it was a female.
There was females on both sides of me. What else is new? You know what I'm saying? But the lady next to me was like, "Oh, would you mind getting up? I'm going to use the restroom." And I
Yes,
said,
they're number 1 or number 2.
"I said, yeah, you got to go drop a shit. I don't blame you." And so I was like, "Oh." I got up same time as her.
Smart.
Great strategy.
Yep.
Great strategy.
Did you wait for her after you were done so you guys could walk back together?
Well, no, I didn't need to walk back with her. I made sure that she got in her seat first because she was window.
Okay.
But no, I didn't think we needed to walk back. As a matter of fact, we were like ships in the night. Like she went to the front, I went to the back.
Gotcha. Okay.
She was like, "Oh, I think I'm going to go to the front." And I said, because it's open, I said, you asked first. You go to the front. That's what I said.
That's smart, though, to go when
She's going,
Yeah.
because now it's like, you know, if for some reason the person on the aisle is like a dickhead, I go, I know it's this one.
Yeah.
You know, it's not my thing. It's her. I'm gonna get up though. I'm gonna do the right thing. But yeah, it was very peaceful air travel, quick. But that's also, I think, the fact that all these like work trips I specifically plan around the work and nothing else. I think it does make everything easier. I'm not trying to fit in anything else. There's enough buffer time between the work, but I'm not like, oh, and while I'm there, I'm also.
Yeah, but you could fit in some stuff. There's enough buffer time where you're literally sitting in the hotel, outside the hotel for hours.
I did. I walked the floor. I saw it all.
I'm not talking about just Comic-Con.
Well, I wasn't going to. I told you about the movie Traffic,
That's true.
so I'm not going to do that.
I could text Jermaine, hang out with him.
What are you up to, dude? You know all the cool. He probably went to all the parties.
Yeah, probably. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, no, I went to Comic-Con parties once, and I had to be Jim Norton's wingman.
Yeah.
Never again.
Troy, did you have to get up to go to the bathroom on your flight?
Not good. No, not going.
Good
back.
for you.
Yeah. But I make sure I drain the lizard.
No,
and
I
you
just
could tell the farter, hey,
Hey.
unless you want to get pissed on, you better get up right now. Yeah. And then going there, you were okay?
No, it was a 5-hour delay.
Okay, that's terrible.
Yeah, of course.
That's horrible.
But luckily, it's one of those where I knew it was coming, so I could just stay home.
That's easier.
Yeah.
Annoying, but
you're
alive.
like-
But also, while you're sitting at home, you're like, I'm not
Are these jerk offs going to cancel again?
Right.
Cancel the flight?
supposed to be at home. And also, like, you know, when it's a vacation, I mean, I guess it's the same as if it's a work trip. Like, I'd be counting down, like, okay, my buffer, you're cutting into my buffer time now. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Like, when you're trying to spend your hours in Florida
And every hour counts.
and you're sitting there at home, you're like, all these hours are hours. It's not just a flight delay. There are hours you're losing on the back end.
And I have PTSD from the last time where I was watching it delayed, canceled.
Right.
And then there's not another
Did
flight
that
for
happen
another
last time?
Yes.
I didn't
You
know.
know what happened. He told you about it.
You were
Where?
He was here. He offered you $40 to stay an extra day
Why didn't I say yes?
because you wanted more, but you wanted cash because you didn't want a paper trail.
That's right. Now I remember. That makes sense, actually. That's pretty smart on
Yeah,
my
I'm
part.
not faulting your logic.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't want a paper trail.
So when it took off at like 9 o'clock,
No, it took off. It was supposed to be like, I think it was like 1:30. We didn't take off till like 6.
okay, Do
And
they
then
have
you're
News
flip-
Nation on JetBlue?
What's that?
Do they have News Nation on JetBlue?
No.
That's a
That
bummer.
sucks.
That-
So you had
and
no
my-
idea what was going on.
And my Spectrum app didn't work. It won't work on the plane.
So you have no clue what's going on in
yeah.
the world.
No.
You were totally lost that day.
Yeah. And can't keep up.
And JetBlue, they're being stingy with the channels.
They are?
Yeah, they cut back. They used to have like history and a bunch of good channels.
Now what do they
True
got?
TV.
What do they got? Because you won't put things on your iPad. That's one thing you won't
Yeah,
do.
we're very
Have an
against
iPad.
that.
That's right.
You
That's
have a
right.
phone. You can download on your phone.
You won't
No,
do
he
that.
refuses.
I could.
But you won't
Nope.
because you want the channels. You like live TV because it brings linear television to the air.
So I just listen to a pod.
What'd you listen to?
Alex Jones on Tim Dillon.
So at least you
I heard it was good.
Great.
and you probably got to really chill out. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
chilled out.
Like, yeah.
Took it easy.
Right. That was a smart move. You didn't want to see anything.
This is wrong, Mike.
That's the old lineup.
It has to be because there's no history. There's
Yeah.
no Discovery anymore.
They still got Animal Planet.
No.
Wow.
I don't even think Animal Planet exists anymore.
Oh no.
They literally got CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox News. I don't even know if they have CNBC because I'll go on a Shark Tank. You know?
Yeah, a nice evening flight will get you good.
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, they're so stingy with their channels now.
Do you think that's what it is? Stinginess?
I assume so.
Wow.
Food Network they still have. Yeah. Here, yeah. This looks like
That's more the lineup.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about any of that.
Oh, yeah, this is... Well, no, their current one says that they still have history.
That's not. Trust me when I tell you.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, all right.
bullshit.
Wow.
You should reach out to them and let them know, hey, your website, it's wrong.
It's
When
wrong.
they send me how was your flight, believe me, I tell them exactly every
good.
time.
You're being very stingy with the channels. I like my live TV experience. And they said, well, we cut back on them dramatically because you're the only one who watches television on the flight. That was a big selling point. But nobody watches television anymore.
Everyone just watches the map.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You did? You watch the map and listen to Alex Jones on the Tim Dillon show? That's good. I mean, at least you felt like you had a little bit more of like a sort of grasp on what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Benny in Wisconsin. What's up, Benny?
Salutations, boy. So,
Yeah.
Sam,
Yeah.
congratulations on your own action figure toy. And the question I have for you: did you play with said toy, and did that come with either the bald head or your fucking Brofro?
Yeah, it comes with
Your,
both.
So, did you play with it and switch out the heads like alter egos or something like that?
Well, I mean, I could. Thank you very much. They surprised me at the convention, at the panel, by dropping the first Sam Roberts action figure on me, which I felt like two ways about it. Like crazy. Like, this is nuts. But also, like, I'm looking at the wrestlers on the panel, and I'm like, guys, like, you guys should get more figures. You know what I mean? It's
CM
almost like
Punk's got enough figures.
he's got a lot, but like,
What's
all
he
I
need another one for?
well, all I do is talk about him,
Yeah?
and I'm like, so you
Does
know,
Michael Cole have a figure?
he does.
Okay.
So that's Corey Graves.
Okay. So it's not like you're breaking the mold and like everybody's like, what the hell's going on here?
You need to
Why
fill
does
out.
this guy get a figure and we don't?
Yeah.
That's right. Only haters would say that.
Can you put
You
your
need to
head
fill out
on
your
other
universe.
figures?
100%.
Awesome.
100%. So they did. They said, so I'm doing this panel for WWE and Mattel, and basically the panel is introducing, you know, all the figures that are coming out in the next year or so.
Okay.
And we're showing this one, and we're showing that one, and this is a current one, and this is an old school one, and I love it all, obviously. We have a bunch of wrestlers on the panel with us, you know. And then at the very end, they hit me with an and one more thing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They
So
Steve
you had no
Jobs-
idea this was coming.
No. I mean, there had been rumors that this could be a thing, but I specifically, number one, when rumors like that pop up, I am not one to ever get my hopes up about anything.
Of course not.
Even in this world, if somebody tells you something is going to happen, there's still a 50% chance it's not going to happen. But these are just like, there were rumors floating around in action figure space.
On the dirt sheets.
On the dirt sheets, that this could be a thing. And I said, I didn't ask anybody at Mattel. I said, no. And they literally, like, they let it seem like I was about to wrap up the panel through the script. You know what I mean? Like read their outro, and then they hit me. Okay, we've seen it all. I go, okay, so, and they go, wait, we haven't seen everything. Huh? And they pull out the Sam Roberts action figure, and they show it
Who
on
pulls
the
it out?
big screen. Mattel does.
Okay.
The Mattel folks, the folks at Mattel. And I'm just sitting there looking at this thing. Because even if there's like a rumor that it could be a possibility,
Right.
number one, you don't believe it. Because it's such a surreal idea.
Of course.
And number two, like,
Who could possibly want this?
I don't know, that's not what I meant.
I'm sorry.
And number two, aren't you worried about the shareholders?
Okay.
And number
How could this possibly be profitable for Mattel?
and number two, you're sitting there looking at it, and you're like, this is
Me.
it's literally me, and I'm looking at it going like, no, I can tell it's me. Like, it's not like they just got a bald head and slapped a beard on it. Now, they have never...
It's not like Disney did with Hillary Clinton and Trump.
It's not a Hillary Clinton turned into Sam Roberts
They weren't
action
like,
figure.
oh, we have so many Stone Cold figures, let's do a Sam.
Right, we could paint a beard on... If we just paint, like, some Burnsides on Stone Cold, it kind of looks like Sam. Oh, I think we could get this Triple H head and just throw it on a suit body. No. I said, that's a Sam head, like, looking at it.
Right.
And you can even see in this render, like, that's what my head is shaped like. Like, that's...
Yeah.
And a crazier thing, and why I was like, maybe these rumors are not true, is because usually with the technology that they have now, people get scanned. Like, they do a 3D scan of their whole head.
Sure.
I never got scanned.
Huh.
So I was like, why they never scanned me? So even if they wanted to surprise me, they didn't scan me. This was like old school sculpted.
Really?
Yeah, like somebody sculpted this. They used like photos. They have a whole other system. But yeah, they sculpted it.
They were very kind to you in the body.
Well, Kenny pointed out.
I mean, you look jacked.
Thank you. I think
And-
that yeah.
Your bulge is
That's
massive.
what I was going to say, yeah.
Club Soda Kenny.
Kenny was very complimentary towards your bulge.
Club Soda Kenny did.
I mean, I'm not saying you don't have a nice bulge, but this is very much on display. You don't really put your bulge on
Thank you.
display that much.
I appreciate that. It's got you need to have action features.
Right.
If you're going to have an action figure by Mattel, That's the other thing. I mean, this is Mattel of all, like, what's a bigger, literally the company that makes Barbie.
It's
like,
the
this
biggest
is
it's the top tier.
Hot
right?
Wheels. Like, this is Mattel.
Yeah, it's not Micro Machines.
Right. This isn't some, like, random, like, hey, if you pay up front, we can make 5,000 of these. Maybe we sell it. And like, no, this is
It's the real deal.
Mattel going into Walmart, going into... With that bulge, Sam is a lover, not a fighter. That's from Club Soda Kenny.
Yeah.
See? And everybody's allowed to have their takes on it.
That's a good take.
Yeah, it is.
Kenny's rarely, if never, wrong.
And it's wild because I'm looking at the two heads. And it's not just like you can stick the afro on the bald head, because that's another thing they could have done. It's just
Right.
make a detachable hair piece.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But like the afro head is clearly younger me.
Right.
Like not only does it not have a beard, like the eyebrows are much more pronounced. Like my eyebrows are not pronounced like they used to be. Like it's younger. It's what's the hap, Sam? It's like
Yeah.
it's
I would probably put that head on, like, the 1, 2, 3 kid,
skinnier.
skinnier,
Right.
and maybe get, like, a King Kong Bundy figure and have him dance for the King Kong Bundy figure.
That would be Bob Kelly as King Kong Bundy. He wouldn't love that comparison, but it wouldn't be incorrect.
And this is old Bob.
Old Bob.
Old Bob.
Old Bob, old
With
Sam.
old Sam.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, it is. That's the old Sam head. And it looks like an old Sam
Yeah.
head. Like when I was holding it and looking at it, I was like, oh my God, like this is like I'm looking at a picture of me from when I was, in my like 20s.
Now, they gave you the prototype or, like, a figure.
They
Did
gave
they
me-
give you the head, the other head,
Yes.
too? Okay.
Yeah, I had the whole thing. And
So many points of articulation.
many points of well, it's elite. It's in the elite line, And so the way it works is it's a build a figure. So you buy like there and by the way, like it's so much better to be involved this way because I'm not going to have to go into like Target and just see a bunch of Sams hanging on the
Everything
shelf.
else is bought out, but
Yeah, because that's the way it would happen. Of course that's how it would happen. And it would be
it'd be tough.
Because
It'd
there's
be tough.
always one. There's
It'd-
always a figure.
they call them shelf warmers.
Okay.
Or some guy, peg warmers.
That would
Warming
be-
the pegs. There's Sam warming the pegs
Oh,
again.
that would
you don't
be
want
the
that.
worst.
That would be terrible. So instead, it's a 4-figure series. Like you buy the figures, and each one comes with a piece of Sam. So one figure comes with the legs, one figure comes with the torso, one figure comes with the arms, and one figure comes with the 2 heads. But by the way, all 4 of the figures have my name and a picture of my figure on their box. So now I'm featured across all 4 figures, and the 4 figures are Seth Rollins, Jake the Snake Roberts, Cody Rhodes, and John Cena.
Wow. So no names.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's going to want those figures.
No, so it's like it's the perfect line.
Yeah.
Because it's not like anybody that's like, well, I want a Sam figure. I don't know if I want to. I got to have all these figures in my collection.
Of course. I'll probably buy the one that just has your heads on them.
Look, that is a choice. And then, because like you said, you could kind of now choose different bodies. I don't need him to be suited.
I'll grab a Charlotte Flair figure.
Sure. Look at Sam. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I saw they announced too at the thing that they're making a Shawn Michaels figure, and he's doing like a kissy face. And so I figured I could get the Shawn Michaels figure while he's doing the kissy face and just lean him in. He could kiss me right on the cheek.
And then maybe you turn your head at a specific time.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, are you going to give yourself the title?
100%. I'm going to give myself all the belts.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm running the territory after all. I'm getting all the belts. Yeah, and I asked Mattel too. I said, like, if they knew about the Kiefer Sutherland story.
Right.
And they were like, no. I was surprised they didn't know because I figured it was action figure lore.
Yeah.
I was like, McFarlane sent Kiefer his prototype for likeness approval. But it was the prototype, not production sample, like prototype. And I said, Kiefer gave it his likeness approval, but then got drunk and brought it to the bar with him and lit it on fire. And it was the only prototype. And it set McFarlane's release schedule back about a year.
They didn't know that?
They had never heard that story, which is wild. Because I figure,
surprising.
and they let me know that no, like this figure is supposed to come out much sooner. So this is a full on production figure that I got.
When are these going to be in stores?
So I think there's a site called Ringside Collectibles that says they have them in early September, and they always get them first. So they'll probably be in stores by like October, November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right in time for Christmas.
That's right. You can get a Sam Roberts under your holiday tree.
Or you can just pre-order the whole set.
You can pre-order the set, yeah, if you go to Ringside Collectibles. Okay. Maybe we'll post a link. I think we did. Did we post a link? The show account at some point?
Yeah,
Where?
I retweeted whatever you had posted.
Okay, so yeah.
What
yeah.
if you just want the Sam?
Well, you gotta get,
dude, you got to get all the Aren't you following?
I am.
It's a build-a-figure.
I didn't know if I'm wondering if it was an option where you could buy just Sam.
No, you got to get the build-a-figure, but you know what the move is?
Huh.
You can get a bunch of the money back. Just sell the Lucy's on eBay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because, listen,
You're not going to get your whole value?
but I don't want to pay $100 for a Sam doll.
No, but if you're going to get at least, $10 a figure easy. So you're going to get at least 40, 50 back.
Yeah, but then eBay takes fee. Will you buy them?
The Lucy's?
Yeah.
Cash. I don't want a paper trail.
Oh, that's fine.
Because Mattel will be like, you can't be buying up all these. You're flooding the market.
I mean, it's a lot to spend for a Sam.
I can't do it.
But if you're gonna, times are tough.
If it was just a Sam, I would buy it
right.
just for fun. But
Yeah. Throw the Lucy's up on eBay.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That's the move.
Yeah.
That's the move.
Yeah. Or I'll just get the heads like I was going to.
And then just find a body on clearance somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a move too.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I would probably do the eBay route. Be a little, or you could get the set, put the Lucy's on eBay, but then throw me on John Cena's body.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's a move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could
it's
be
basically the same.
similar.
Yeah.
Quite similar. Yeah, so it was an exciting time.
That's awesome, dude.
It was exciting. It's a wild thing to see.
That's really wild.
Nuts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Especially for people who've known you for like 20 years.
I know. I was actually really happy that the young Sam head is on there, because that likeness, that's even before I was with WWE.
Yeah.
Like that's the old school, like that's for radio fans. Like the
they didn't
young
have to do
Sam head. Yeah. That's like O&A era Sam head. So I was happy that was there for people that are like, no, we know Sam from radio. I thought that was fun.
Does Kathy Kelly have a figure?
Not yet.
Ouch.
I'm sure she will.
Ooh,
I'm sure she will.
damn.
You know.
Is that going to cause some resentment?
No, we've already spoken.
Are you sure? Well, yeah, you had to be like, hey, listen, I'm sure yours is coming soon.
Yeah, listen, I don't want this to hurt, but
you should hear it from me.
no, she sent me a very nice message.
I've heard some rumblings. There's something good coming down the pike. Just
For
hang
me,
tight.
not you. Not you. No, I don't think it's causing any resentments. She's got a Topps card, to be fair. I don't have a Topps card.
Oh, that's
she's
true.
in the Topps Chrome set, and I'm not in the Topps Chrome set. So I think we're okay.
I mean, that's it. After, like, what else is there?
There's Topps and there's 2K.
That's true.
But
okay.
but also none of those. This wasn't on any kind of bucket list.
No?
No way. It's too insane.
Never in, like, your wildest dreams.
Like in can you imagine if?
Right.
Sure, when you're a kid, but
Now, what if they make a classic figure out of you? Like one of those old...
LJNs?
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Like the old school figures that you could throw at your
squeeze the legs
sibling and give them a concussion. Like they're super
Yeah.
they're super hard. Yeah. No, I would like that. No, I think I think we could fill out the line
Yeah.
of Sam's. Of little Sam's. Every after I got the figure, every text that I sent my wife, instead of sending a selfie of where I was, it was a picture of the figure where the figure was. Because let me tell you something. They handed me, and if you go to my Instagram, you can see after the panel, as soon as they handed me that figure at the panel, it never left my side. Because I was like, oh, they think they're getting this back? Oh no, I'm going home with this.
This is mine.
Yeah. If you scroll through a little bit, Mike, keep going, you'll see there's a group of us on stage. First of all, it's there. It's in that photo too, but it's just cut off. Go to the photo, I think probably after this or the one after. Yeah.
Oh, chilling with the Labubas?
Oh, you got to chill with the Labubas.
Okay,
Go.
good. There you are.
See how it's in my hand?
Yep.
It never left.
Never left your hand.
No. To the point where one of the as we were leaving the floor to get lunch or something, one of the designers was like, "Oh, did they make you give it back?" And I just opened my jacket,
Give it back.
and you could see the little stand sticking out of my inside pocket. He's like, "No," and then I saw that they had another one that they put on the display
Oh, okay.
on the floor.
Sure.
So I was like, "No! If you got another one on display, and I've still got this one,
Then I can keep this.
yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, this one's not going anywhere. It's staying right in my jacket pocket." And it did. That's probably another reason why I wanted to make sure that I left without a ton of.
That's a good point.
I got to get out of there
I
before
probably
somebody
would've
asks for
left
this
too,
figure.
Yeah. Because you get a text on Friday and you're still there, and it's like, hey, can we get that figure?
Do you still have that figure? I'd be like, no, I mailed it home.
Yeah. No,
I don't have
shipped
it.
all my stuff back already.
It's gone. It's gone. I don't know what happened. I sold it.
All right, so we need to get you a Topps card next. That's
I'm not playing that game. I don't have this.
no, but I mean now it's not crazy to think.
No, it's very possible.
Yeah.
But I am. I'm blessed to not have the disease of more.
Of course.
And I'm not Nicole Biggins. I'm not.
What does that mean?
Oh my God! She'll never be happy with anything. All she ever wants is more. I mean, she's doing so well in her life,
So well.
and she's like, "Yeah, but there are people doing
Aside
better."
from the Botox thing.
That threw her for a loop, but she's recovered from that.
Fine.
She's fine after that. Yeah, she's
I saw her this morning. She looks great.
she looks fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows what's in those veins?
Nah, probably cement. Isn't that what they usually use? Some cement
Yeah.
when you hear about those stories. But so that morning, the morning of the panel, we're waiting in the lobby of the hotel. All of us going over there together from the WWE, and all of a sudden, I start getting texts and social media alerts. That morning, as we were getting ready to go over, was the morning that the news came down that Hulk Hogan had died.
Right.
And we were like, oh my God. First, just realizing oh shit, what? And then going, oh, and we got to go do a panel and do all, it was crazy. But, yeah, I mean, it was a tough string of days, especially for anybody that came up in the 80s, early 90s. It was a tough string of days. So for me, I was like, I didn't think, because we teased Hogan and the and then the interviews that he's done and the things that he said and everything. I didn't realize, and I had said this in a couple of places, I didn't realize that when the word came down that Hogan died and I was putting up my Instagram and it was me, as a little kid dressed up as Hulk Hogan, I didn't realize that I would get like emotional about it. But I did, because, you're thinking kind of in present day and he had become what he had become, and it's sort of, but I was like, man, like, I don't know, I guess this happens sometimes when icons go, is that all of a sudden, for me anyway, it was kind of less about this human being and the, tremendous flaws that this human being had, and more about like, well, how did I connect with him? And the way you connected with him was when you're a kid and you're growing up with Hulk Hogan as this like cartoon character come to life. And I think that I think they hit a lot of people that way. There were some that, as always, they're trying to be like, you know what I mean? Like, let's use now to be like, in case you didn't know, it's like, no, we all knew. Yeah, but this is how he should be. Okay, all right. But I think a lot of people who grew up with like a Hulk Hogan lunchbox, who watched Hogan at WrestleMania, was like, yeah, that's kind of where it hits you, because for you individually, if you grow up with these, and there's a generation that I feel like didn't grow up, like the 80s got very specific with the icons, and I guess it was starting in the 70s, but really like the 80s was where you had all the sort of larger than life characters and the rock stars and the musicians and these people that as a kid you would grow up with and have these heroes and dress up as them for Halloween and do all of this stuff. And I think that is what happens when somebody like Hogan goes. You go back to when you were a kid.
Yeah, of course.
And this idea of like, you're not thinking about Terry. You don't even know Terry. I don't know Terry. I don't want anything to do with Terry. But like, you think about the Hulkster.
I don't think Terry knew Terry.
I don't think Terry knew Terry either. But you think about the Hulkster.
Sure.
And you think about Madison Square Garden, and you think about Hogan dropping the leg on the Iron Sheik, and you think about... Huh?
Wembley.
And he was never at Wembley, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? You think about all that stuff, and the idea that, look...
Not even when you're a kid. The amount of times that I watched Hogan Rock on Instagram Reels this weekend.
Yeah, dude. You think about Hogan Rock,
Insane.
but that's what I mean. Like, when you were watching Hogan and Rock, I was 18 when that match happened. So you were probably like...
20, 21, yeah.
27,
Nope,
28?
Nope.
43.
43 years old.
Guys, we're talking about Hulk Hogan.
He was an adult. He was a full-grown adult with 2 kids when that match happened. Already on his second wife, but you know what? We all have our journeys.
Knocking him back.
Yeah. Having a couple of adult beverages, but it was fine. You were of age for a long time.
Yeah.
But like, the reason that was so amazing was because everybody there was watching Hogan at WrestleMania, and the same thing that I'm talking about happened. Like, we all went back to being little kids watching WrestleMania, yes. Right? Because this, like the idea of Hulk Hogan, a lot of people grew out of worshiping Hulk Hogan, but everybody in an era, everybody in a certain era had, at least, whether it was short or long or whatever, had a period of time in their life where Hulk Hogan was just the man.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter, like, this, legendary.
I think it's not irresponsible, but not truthful to not acknowledge what he meant to kids.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes, 100%.
Like you said, yes, of course, horrible things, bad.
But you're not
stuff,
like,
blah,
you're
blah,
not
blah,
celebrating, like, one of the things about Hulk Hogan was he was one of the great humanitarians of all time. Like, that's not, you're saying, it's like He-Man died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like one of the Ninja Turtles dying.
Yeah. Yes.
In real life. It's like this guy who was like, the character meant more to people of our generation than the guy did.
Yeah.
The guy was the guy.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be honest with yourself if you were just like, no, he's a really bad guy. No, he shaped
and
culture.
Right. He was
when you were a kid.
He was a not just a guy who like transformed pro wrestling. So even if, like, you don't have to be into pro wrestling now, but most people at some point when they were a kid were like, yeah, I watched that stuff when I was a kid.
I wouldn't believe you if you said you didn't.
Right. But the reason that people watch that stuff of our generation, the reason that people watch that stuff when they were a kid was because of Hogan. Like, he
he's a
changed
real-life
the
superhero.
industry. Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way,
He was a content creator.
he was the content creator of his time.
Yeah.
He was like the first Hawk Tua. If I could put it in a lot of younger people are going, oh, now I understand.
I wish I could have explained it that way to my daughter. She was like, why are you so sad?
Right. When Hawk Tua passes, we won't be talking about meme coins. We'd be talking about spit on the thing. You know what I mean?
The good stuff.
Because that's what she meant to us. She spat on the thing. You know? And Hogan trained, said his prayers, and ate his vitamins.
Yeah.
And you don't go, you know, he really didn't do that. You go, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. Well, guess what? The people he leg dropped, it was agreed upon that he would leg drop them. We know. We know that, Columbo. You figured it out. But it's a different thing. And the same way of a generation, everybody grew up with this guy as kids and kind of shaped the way. And it was not only pro wrestling, but you're right to say culture.
Mr.
Like
Nanny.
that sort of, not Mr. I wasn't thinking
No.
he hit a whole new generation with Mr. Nanny, because unfortunately, I don't think his film career ever resonated the
We
way
all
he
have
wanted
different
it to.
opinions.
Yeah, I mean, look, are you asking as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
did I love Mr. Nanny? The answer is yes. Are you asking as a kid, did I love the film Suburban Commando? The
Yes.
answer is yes.
Of course.
Are you asking, is there a time, say around 91, 92, where I would have argued that Back to the Future and Suburban Commando were both huge films for Christopher Lloyd?
These are equally good movies.
The answer is yes, for a period of time. Am I arguing that fact today? No, but for a period of time,
Yeah.
I thought that was the
feel
case. Yes. And not only that, but he's the only guy. You go like this, right? You get older. You get into middle school. You start being cool. 7th, 8th grade, you're a cool dude in 7th or 8th grade, right? And you don't have time for Hulk Hogan anymore, right? He's wholesome. He's trained, say your prayers, eat your vitamin. He's the red and yellow. No, I'm too cool for that.
No, I want the Antichrist superstar.
That's right. And what is he doing as the Antichrist superstar shows up? Here comes Hollywood Hogan and the NWO. And you're like, oh my God, Hogan's my guy again.
Changed everything.
That's right. There was even a debate when the controversy started brewing about Hogan, and it became very controversial to support him if maybe Hollywood was still okay. You know what I mean? Because he was that impactful. You didn't want to. Is Hollywood okay? People go, no. You go, I don't know. Maybe we'll have a conversation. I mean, and that's how it gets to that, like, that thing, that match with The Rock, that whether you're a wrestling fan or not, everybody has seen. And most of us, of our generation, you know, there he is. We're of a certain age as we're watching this. We're grown-ups. Can we rent a car? Maybe, maybe not. But we can be active in the military, and that's another thing I'd like to discuss later. But like, it takes us, you sit there and you watch Hogan at 18, 19, 20, if you're Travis, 38.
Nice.
And you go, you're not even cheering just in the moment. You're cheering for, this is the guy from when I was a kid. This is the guy from when I was in middle school. This is him. And that's what the impact is. And pro wrestling has a very weird way of creating these characters where it's not like an actor, right? Like it's like it becomes a little bit more difficult to separate like an actor in a movie from the real life person, because the movie is finite. The movie is a 2-hour window and that's it. But like,
And it's scripted, and there's takes, and
Right.
there's retakes, and you get it exactly the way you want it.
yeah, Hulk Hogan was just
This
Hulk
was
Hogan
not supposed to.
for years and years and years, and it happens in real time with the fans. And it is funny because people are trying to like figure out how to really like properly say this. And like some of the takes are so, like there was one take that, you know, the take to have is, hey man, it's complicated. it's a complicated, and you're like, well, I don't know, it's that complicated. But like, you know, the guy maybe not, the character, yeah. You know, that's kind of it, right? But they're like, there was one take that was like, it's almost like how you felt about OJ. And I'm like, it's not.
What?
OJ killed his wife and a waiter.
What? It's not even
It's
close.
not even close to that. It's not that, dude. I know we're all kind of shaken up, but it's not that, dude.
Not remotely close on so many levels.
Right. Like if Hulk Hogan in his life outside of wrestling had done the exact same stuff as OJ, this would be a totally different conversation.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to sit there and go like, yeah, but he's Hogan. You'd
And
be
OJ
like, yeah,
wasn't a
but
cultural icon.
he killed his wife and a waiter. You
Not even
can't.
close. This is nothing like that.
It's nothing like that at all.
Hogan impaled a woman as well.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
true.
There is video evidence. Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, this is really like,
OJ was tremendously flawed. No, it's a different type of flawed.
I mean, nobody felt bad when OJ died.
No, if anything, it was a relief.
Yeah, it was like, oh, thank God that murderer is dead.
Yeah, exactly. Now he can't murder me.
what a wild take.
Yeah, no, it was an interesting one.
Did you read that and you're like, huh?
I was like, I think we may be overstating some. I mean, I'm not trying to be insensitive to anybody, but I think that may be a little bit of an overstatement.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, there are, things you can do in your life that will completely outweigh. I would say like Gary Glitter, you can't really remember for the music.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably outweighs, but OJ is one of them. OJ, the wife and the waiter thing. Norm had mentioned it a couple times. Kelly on Long Island. What's up, Kelly?
Hey guys, how you doing? I wanted to say that I'm a little bit older than you guys. I'm 58, so I got out of wrestling before Hulk Hogan was anything. But then all of a sudden comes Thunder Lips, and he was my guy because I loved Rocky. Was a big star for me. Yeah, so the Ultimate Male. So he was my guy, and then when he came out and I was really into working out, so
nice.
No Holds Barred came out. I'm like, oh look, Hogan, he's ripped, and he was much more,
You
so
love
he was my guy.
You love the movie No Holds Barred?
Love No Holds Barred. How could you not?
That's awesome.
Yeah, well,
it's a classic.
Again, I'm 58. It's a classic.
It is a classic. That's like thank you, buddy. When Hogan has to take out like all the goons that are after him. And he finally gets to the last goon, and he gets him by the lapels of his shirt, and the goon is like, he's sweating, and he's shivering, and he's scared, and Hogan, who what's his name in No Holds Barred? It's not Hulk Hogan. It's somebody find that out for. Rip. His name is Rip in No Holds Barred. By the way, that movie was written by Hogan and Vince McMahon together. But Hogan. Rip.
That's weird. Only 10% on Rotten Tomatoes?
That's me and Kelly in Long Island. It's a great movie. Rip. He holds up
Rip Thomas.
Rip Thomas holds up this goon by the lapels of his suit, and the goon is sweating and shivering and spitting, and he's so terrified. And Rip goes like this. What's that smell? And you know what the goon says?
What does it say?
Dookie. Because the goon went to the bathroom in his pants. Mike, I'm sure it's on YouTube. Look up Dookie scene. There it is. Watch this. You telling me this is not instant, amazing cinema?
What's that smell?
It's great.
That's great.
It's great. It's No Holds Barred, the film.
How's this only 10%?
I don't know. This is a theatrical release.
By the way, $8 million budget, $16 million box office.
That's double.
That's double. You doubled your money.
Yeah, I don't know what the promotional budget was.
Probably not that much.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dookie. I saw that as a kid. I was like, that's great. That's
Dude, you could say Dookie in movies?
That's hilarious. He shit himself. He's so afraid of Rip Thomas coming to take revenge on him. For whatever. Yeah, No Holds Barred is a classic.
Legacy doesn't seem complicated to me.
Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise.
Right. Thought he was going to have, like, make his own version of Baywatch, like his own syndicated show.
Yeah.
Thunder in Paradise. Unfortunately, it wasn't unanimously positively received, but some things are polarizing. For instance,
Three
Thunder.
Ninjas.
Three Ninjas High Noon, I believe.
High
was
Noon
here.
at Mega Mountain.
High Noon at Mega Mountain, yes. Yeah, he did Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain. Don't forget the classic Santa with Muscles. Have you seen Santa with Muscle?
No.
You never seen Santa with Muscles?
1996. No.
You thought I made that up?
I mean, I see it right here.
You did have
so
to look
I know
it
you're
up.
not making it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Santa with Muscles is a classic.
Is it better than the Thunder in Paradise collection?
That's the whole series.
Yeah.
That's that's a whole series.
1, 2,
That's-
and 3.
That's tough. Yeah. Look at Santa with
Santa with
Muscles.
Muscles.
I'm surprised. Have you seen Jingle All the Way?
Of course.
But not Santa with Muscles.
no.
Okay.
Did they just forget to name this movie and then they were like,
No, it's the name of the movie. I don't know what you mean.
all right, okay.
It's a good name.
It's very descriptive. is
Wait,
what I'm saying.
on the box cover of the movie,
Right.
he's got a Santa jacket on, but it's sleeveless.
Why?
Well, so you can see his muscles.
Goodness.
Because otherwise they could be sued for false advertising.
Who would sue them?
I don't know. Maybe many of the great viewers of Santa with Muscles. Watch this. Cabin Fever Entertainment.
Oh.
One of the great
Yeah, of course.
Hit Entertainment. One of the great production houses.
In the season of Santa, there are two kinds of people. The naughty
See Clint Howard? He's not just going to be in anything.
$50 for the first elf that brings me a Santa Claus.
Hulk Hogan is Blake Thorne. And
Blake
he's
Thorne.
definitely naughty. To make his getaway, he's going to make a mockery of the world's most beloved hero.
See?
Do you have a minute?
Fox me, a little brat.
Oh,
Why you gotta be like that?
can you pause for a second? That was I want to just bring everybody up to speed. 96. That's a big thing. Fax me.
Yeah.
That was like
Send
a
me a
big.
fax.
That's like a big thing. You go, hey, fax me. That was like a big blow off. You know, fax me.
Oh, meanwhile, Clint Howard's now he's got to deal with this mess.
Clint Howard's he's an officer of the law. He's like, kids, where did Santa go? And they're like, I don't know. He told us to fax him. It's 96 after all.
When Clint was in studio a couple years ago, did you talk to him about this?
No, I should have. I was too hyped up on Ice Cream Man.
Missed opportunity. That's right. You were so excited to talk to him about ice cream.
I talked to him a lot about Ice Cream Man. But if he comes back, since I already talked about Ice Cream Man, I'll probably talk about his experience on the set of Santa with Muscles. Watch the rest of this.
Yeah.
You're locked in?
The spirit of Christmas
Where'd he go?
is to be hit over the head with it.
What? It's showtime.
Okay, see.
Now, this confused
I see.
bad boy.
Let me
is
hit
Santa.
pause for a second here.
You have to explain this?
See, Santa,
Yeah.
because you might not see it, he caught a blow to the head.
Yeah.
So now the villainous Blake Thornton? Thornton. Blake, or was that Rip Thornton? Blake Thornton, say. The villainous guy who was a burglar that was on the run from policeman Clint Howard. He fell down a garbage chute and hit his head, and now he's confused as to his identity. The CTE thing.
Oh, this is an early CTE.
Yeah, expose. This is like the Will Smith movie. Tell the truth. This is the original. And so now I believe he thinks he is Santa.
Right.
And the way they go, well, what about the muscles? And he goes, well, I'm Santa with muscles. You see. So that's where it all comes in.
I see.
Yeah, see? And now he's a good guy.
Oh.
Babyface, because he's actually Santa.
Because he learns.
Well, he hit his head.
Right.
He forgot he was a bad guy.
Right.
So he thinks he's Santa.
Okay.
He thinks his beard is real. And they go up to him, they go, your beard is weird. And he goes, no, I'm Santa. He's MGK.
Can we see more of this?
Uh-huh.
Like you've never seen him before. A bearded basher of bad guys.
Oh.
A hero with a silly hat.
Hero with a silly hat. That's an alliteration.
In red.
Who were those guys anyway?
Oh, they work for Mr. Frost.
He's been clearing out the whole neighborhood, and no one knows why.
And he's got 3 days to foil a band of evil scientists.
Can you pause for a moment?
man, what
I mean,
happened
this
to
is literally a full pitch for the film. Like, you're just really just laying out. Now he's going to hit his head. Now, this is the trailer. Now he needs to stop these evil scientists. One of them, by the way, is the poor man's bad guy from Kindergarten Cop.
And his name just happens to be Frost.
Right. His name is Frost.
By the way,
and also like there is no like there's no alliteration on anything. They're just saying exactly what's going on.
I assume there's going to be a love story in here as well.
Well, there would have to be. There would have maybe a hot Mrs. Claus. Maybe Miss Elizabeth as Mrs. Claus or something like that.
Okay.
And the Macho Man's like, you son of a bitch, I knew it. You can hit play.
We're taking the orphanage.
Wait till Santa hears about this.
That kid's in everything.
Get your butt to New Year's.
Santa,
He's the kid from Angus.
Hulk Hogan is Santa with an attitude.
Keep the milk and cookies warm.
Santa with some friends.
I mean, this appears to be the end of the movie.
Santa with a mission.
How are we supposed to get over this?
And most of all, he's Santa with muscles.
They can't start Christmas without me. Can they?
That guy's in everything too.
And by the way, this is obviously the end of the movie.
You're better.
But there's only one named Hulk.
Well, all you had to do was knock.
Santa with muscles.
There's a new Santa in town, and I know if you've been naughty or nice.
That's a good way to cap it. That's a good way.
That's a good ending.
That's a good ending to the trailer. I also love the fact that, like, in '96, Hulk Hogan was like, I'm going to be a movie star, but I'm going to wear a wig so nobody can see that I'm bald. And it's like,
what?
Hulk Hogan is bald. Everybody knows that. You don't have to wear the wig.
Oh, it's on Tubi.
I knew it was either on Netflix or Tubi.
It also appears to just be uploaded to YouTube.
No, I'm sure it'd be taken down due to copyright concerns.
It doesn't seem like anybody cares. It was actually uploaded 11 years ago, and it's still up.
I'm sure that's some kind of a trap. That's some kind of entrapment to find viewers of pirated material. Because there's no way this valuable IP would just be given away on YouTube. Maybe the ad rev is such. You know what I mean? There's so many viewers. The ad rev is such that they realized
it would be stupid to take this off.
We can make a mint with the amount of people that are going to be watching this on the house. Rocky in Houston.
Hey guys, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. Sammy, big Hulkamaniac like you as a child, kid of the '80s. I tried to put on No Holds Barred as a little homage to the icon that we lost last week. And, I mean, I've seen this movie before. It wasn't a surprise, but I made it maybe 3 minutes in and questioned myself as to why I'm going to
What was the? Did you have to turn it off because the VHS tape was worn out from so many rewatches?
Oh, no, I got this on DVD, buddy, when the DVD came out. I did buy it. And, well, Kurt Fuller's performance is incredible.
Do you know Kurt Fuller is in the film No Holds Barred? Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Infamous character actor.
One last thing, Sam.
Yeah.
About No Holds Barred.
Right.
Not to plug anybody else, but How Did This Get Made podcast does an amazing episode on No Holds Barred, if you haven't heard it.
Who's that, Paul Shear's podcast? Yeah, I'll give that a listen. Thank you, Rocky.
Dude, very, very funny. But yeah, R.I.P. Hogan.
By the way, hang on, Rocky. Being of a certain generation, was it difficult for you to go to school with everybody shouting "Rocky loves Emily"?
It was the worst. Between that and the Yo Adrian, like once Three Ninjas came out, it was more Rocky Loves Emily. But the Yo Adrian, I still get to this day, and I look at people and go, "I'm 43. Do you not think I haven't heard that before? Like, what the fuck are you doing?" Yeah, it's infuriating, both of them.
Thank you, Rocky.
All right, guys.
All right, I'll talk to you later. It really was. There was just a period of time. It was when the Three Ninjas was out. But because, by the way, the original Three Ninjas was a massive success. Three Ninjas High Noon at Muscle Mountain or whatever it was called was not as
successful.
Not as successful. He really gave it the college try, though. Jonathan in Connecticut. What's up, Jonathan?
What's up, guys? So my introduction to Hulk is it was in between the wrestling. He was always in the zeitgeist, but unironically, my first thing I watched with my father was Thunder in Paradise. And I unironically was like my first show that I remember and one of my first memories of Disney is we're at Orlando and my dad goes, "Guess what's filmed over there?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "Thunder in Paradise." And I was like, my mind was blown, to be honest.
I can't believe. So, like, I watched Thunder in Paradise, But I was so obsessed with wrestling, I would literally watch anything that any wrestler was in. If a wrestler was on anything, I'm watching it. So the idea that, like, because Thunder in Paradise was basically Hulk Hogan's, his attempt.
The boat.
Yeah, it was a boat show, but it was his attempt to make a syndicated show because Baywatch became so successful and made so much money because it was syndicated across all these different networks and just lasted forever. There was so much money in it. So he wanted to make a show like Baywatch, so he made Thunder in Paradise, which unfortunately wasn't as successful. He was like a beach cop with a real fast boat and all these villains. But like, bro,
yeah. the boat like changed in like
did.
CGI at the time. It was crazy.
It was crazy
for a 4-year-old.
It was crazy, but like also all the wrestlers, like Brutus the Barber Beefcake would make a cameo. Jimmy Hart was in a ton of episodes. The Nasty Boys were in a ton of episodes. I was like, this might be the best show I've ever seen. What I can't believe is, Jonathan, that there was somebody who wasn't obsessed with wrestling that was just like, I'm just a regular kid. I'm going to watch this show, Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah, that was my so I always knew Hulk from the Zeitgeist, right?
Right.
Like, it's him and like Macho Man because of Slim Jim and like just, but that was my introduction to Hulk. Like, true, you know, this is my guy.
Yeah.
But also too, fun fact. I mean, we could talk about it in the next show, but without that show, allegedly, because WCW was like around the corner, that was kind of what led. So without Thunder in Paradise, there might not be a WCW run.
That's a good point. If he wasn't there, it's possible. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah. Do you have the opening? You used to watch Thunder in Paradise, Travis?
I don't think I did.
No. Troy, you watched a lot of Thunder in Paradise?
No, I don't know what that is.
You didn't watch just the open for it, and you guys will be like, "Oh, I really, really missed out on this series."
One season.
That seems like a typo. That can't be right.
22 episodes.
That's a lot of episodes for a season. I know that there was like a made-for-TV movie, which was like the pilot.
Okay.
It was a soft launch. And then boom. Tell me this doesn't seem like super lit. Right?
Okay, so far I hate it.
It kind of starts with a Fern Gully type of vibe. Boom.
Oh. Terry
Hulk
Hogan.
Last name
Are they
wasn't
saying
Hogan.
that his name is Terry Hogan?
Yeah. See, like, you know,
it's so bad.
Pause for a sec. You know what the best part is? I told you this was his version of Baywatch. He saw Pam Anderson running in slow motion, and he was like, what if I run in slow motion?
Say no more.
And it's like, Terry Hogan, I don't know if it'll have the same appeal.
I understand why that show's so popular.
Slow motion. Could be anyone in slow motion.
Terry Hogan.
Terry Hogan.
By the way, that was absolutely must have been his call.
For him to run in slow motion?
No. For him to be like, no, my name is
100%.
Terry Hogan.
100%.
Like, well, that makes no sense.
No, we're sticking with it.
Okay.
Over the water. Waiting in anticipation.
See chicks in bikinis? That's cool, right, Troy?
Action to begin.
Explosions and guns?
Baby, I wanna hear.
Is this Yacht Rock?
Isn't that great?
I love the song.
It's the Thunder in Paradise.
CGI.
See what you were saying about the Transformer boat? And they got guns, too. They never had guns on Baywatch.
No, they didn't.
I'd love to talk to Chris Lamone about his time on Thunder in Paradise. See, she was in a lot of stuff. What's her name?
Yeah.
Carol Alt. Carol Alt was a hottie of the day. But you notice Terry Hulk Hogan gets top billing.
Yeah, they should.
It's main event, brother.
I mean, it was probably an easy sell. Like, hey, how about Baywatch with Hulk Hogan?
With Hulk Hogan and guns. And a Transformer boat. See, and you have the lovable rich guy that didn't really know what was going on.
Oh, the boat's name is Thunder.
Of course. Duh. And where was the boat located?
Paradise.
All right, so you got the show. So Thunder is where? In? Paradise. Yeah.
Hey, how about we get Terry Hogan and the poor man's Yasmin Bleeth? And it's going to be a success.
I could see what, but Carol Alt was, she was famous in her own right.
Was she?
She had a whole thing going on.
You say so.
Maybe it wasn't as mega as Yasmin Bleeth.
Flushing Queens' own Carol Alt.
Well, that's where Flushing Queens pumps them out. There are a lot of beauties in Flushings.
The Mets and Carol Alt.
That's what they say, Mr. Met and Carol Alt. They have a big sign when you drive into Queens.
Now entering Queens. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Birthplace of Mr. Met and Carol Alt. And then parentheses from Thunder in Paradise. Paradise. See? I can't believe you never watched that show.
I love the theme song.
Troy, looking at the intro, would you be like, yeah, I get that show a watch?
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, right?
Oh, she was in a lot of Italian films, like DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
See? See? And he was a great actor.
She played the character Kelly LaRue in Thunder in Paradise.
Kelly LaRue. One of the hot names you could have. What's the name for a hot woman? How about Kelly LaRue?
She was in one episode of Wings.
See? Wings is a massive show.
She did one voiceover in King of the Hill.
Wings is the sitcom based in an airport.
Yeah.
You can only imagine.
It's huge.
If you haven't seen it, you can only imagine. She did a voice of one episode of King of the Hill?
Yeah.
See?
And hey, maybe she'll come back for the reboot.
Everybody's talking about it.
I can't wait. Bobby's older. He's a chef.
I don't know. It must be going viral on the internet or something, because my kids have been running around the house going, "Dagnabbit, Bobby!"
Well, he's in Fortnite now.
That's what it is then.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was wondering why I was getting, but I was like, I didn't want to ask any questions because I was loving it too much.
Now, Hank is a character in Fortnite.
I didn't realize there was a Hank Hill skin in Fortnite.
They did Fantastic Four skins, as you know.
We saw
which
that.
you talked about, yeah. And Hank Hill.
Hank Hill rules. I'll have to buy that for the children. Yeah, so, it was, see? I told you. Corey in Rockland. What's up, Corey?
Hey, guys. What do you call it? So Carol Alt, what she was also popular for was that she was married to the New York Ranger hockey player Ron Duguay.
Ron Duguay married to Carol Alt. You didn't know that?
Yeah, now Ron Duguay is banging, what's her name? The woman who ran for vice president.
Kamala Harris?
No, the other one. The one who ran with McCain.
Palin?
Sarah Palin?
Right. Yeah, he's banging Sarah Palin now.
Can I just tell you something? Thank you, Corey. With all due respect to both, he's got a type. I see where
that's the wrong Ron.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not Ron Dugat?
No. Carol Alt. Sarah Palin is with Ron Duguay. Carol Alt was married to Ron Greschner, also a hockey player.
But just another hockey player named Ron.
Yeah.
She was married to Captain Ron.
Oh, that's even cool.
Yeah. Matt in Westfield. What's up, Matt?
Hey, guys. Jimmy lost Ozzy. Sam has now lost the Hulk. We know these things happen in threes. Has Travis checked in on Eddie Vedder?
Oh, boy.
Or Dennis Franz.
Dennis Franz would be, that would be thank you, Matt. That would be the kind of iconic
older person,
but like really what you're remembering is the character.
No, it was a humbling weekend.
It was.
Like long weekend.
Humbling week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we lost Ozzy, 2 days before we lost
it was
Hogan? I think
Wednesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday?
I thought it was later in the day on Tuesday.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You were off on Wednesday.
Yeah, later in the day on Tuesday. Like early in the day on Thursday was Hulk. Later in the day on Tuesday, we found out. So we lost Hulk at 71. We lost Ozzy at 76. And that was another one that hit like a sledgehammer.
Dude, it was like you said earlier, it was a very, like these are larger than life figures.
Yeah, and you don't ever think like,
Hogan's never gonna die.
No, you don't put a humanity with them. The same with Ozzy. And I mean, and the same way, like we were talking about, crossing over generations. Ozzy did that maybe more than anybody. Just like
absolutely.
The fact that you got Black Sabbath, you got the solo career, you've got the reality show, which changed everything. His music changed everything, but then the reality show changed everything again. Like, man, I remember when MTV started advertising the Osbournes, I didn't even understand what it was. I was like, what are you talking about? Because at the time, the template for a reality show was just The Real World. So they're like, what, the Osbournes, it's a reality show. And it's like, what are you saying? I don't understand what the premise is. Why would anybody with any sort of fame allow cameras in their house?
I don't get it.
What did you make it to be? And then to
and it was like a legit reality.
It was legit reality to the point where like they just filmed so much stuff.
Just from going to Chipotle getting burritos.
Right. Sometimes the kid's hairstyle would change mid-episode because it was like, we just filmed a bunch of shit. But like, just somebody figured out that watching Ozzy trying to figure out how to work his TV remote so he could watch the History Channel was like the greatest thing you could watch. And it was literally revolutionary. It changed reality show. It gave MTV life. Like it extended the life of MTV in a big way.
Yeah.
And it was massive. And also, there were young people at that time who became Ozzy fans because of the show. See, what's amazing about Ozzy is throughout this whole thing, every time somebody becomes a fan of Ozzy for whatever reason, and over the course of time, like generation after generation after generation, became a fan of Ozzy as this character, as this larger-than-life sort of icon. And then every single time, they go back through his work, and every bit of it holds up. Mm-hmm. Like, every bit of Sabbath holds up. Every bit of Ozzy's solo stuff holds up. So you end up just creating generation after generation after generation of superfan. And, like, I don't know, I feel like there's something about Hogan and Ozzy. Ozzy even more than Hogan, because Ozzy as a human just became like this everybody's lovable, somewhat troubled grandpa.
Everybody loved him.
Ozzy figured out the way to like live as a debaucherous rock star and just go right to the line. Mm-hmm. There were never any stories where you were like, uh-oh. It was always stories about Ozzy hurting himself, sniffing a line of ants off the pool. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like never going.
It was never at someone else's expense.
And never at somebody else's
expense. Unless it was
Sharon.
Like I was watching one clip when Ozzy and Sharon were on Howard.
Oh, Ozzy.
And she was telling a story about how they went to Japan and Ozzy got so fucked up that he forgot that Sharon was with him and he brought back a woman to the hotel. And
I forgot
and she was there.
I didn't remember.
She punched her in the face. Sharon did.
She punched the girl in the face? I would figure Ozzy would get the punch.
No.
Ow, Ozzy.
It was so funny.
I didn't know.
I forgot she was there.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, everybody. To find one individual that doesn't love Ozzy is impossible. And if you did, you wouldn't want to be around them at all.
I would agree with that.
He's just incredible.
Yeah.
You know, and the fact that, like...
That was a bummer.
The fact that he kind of had this before anybody really knew who he was, unless you were a hardcore fan. He had all this kind of mythos around him, right? Like Black Sabbath, and there was scariness to it, and they were, you know, the devil and this and that, and then
he bit the head off.
He bit the head off a bat. He pissed on the Alamo. You know, but he never like tried to carry himself as larger than what he actually was. Like he had no problem just being the human being that he is, whether there were cameras on him or not.
Yeah.
Which I kind of love, because sometimes people fall into that when the public kind of creates this image of who you might be. Like they're performers that fall into that image. And they like that image.
Like, that's who I'm supposed to be.
Right, and they won't break it, and it becomes, you know, it becomes fake. People see right past it. But Ozzy was like, no, I mean, if I'm a little bit doddering at this point, I'm going to be a little bit doddering. And dude, every time he was on stage, he just like clicked in. I'm so glad that I got to see him live at least once. Maybe twice, but at least once on tour with Rob Zombie, because he was amazing. And then to watch this guy, I mean, you talk about just putting a bow on your legacy. The fact that, like, he does this final Black Sabbath show, and it becomes, you know, the most important rock show in generations. Everybody was there. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody felt the same way. It was exactly as it should be. And then 2 weeks later, however long, 3 weeks later, 2 weeks, he's gone. He's like, that's it. That was the last thing.
2 weeks notice.
I mean, unbelievable. And it's almost so poetic that you look at it and go, there's no way. And maybe he knew. You know what I mean? Maybe there was a little bit more awareness as to...
He's been in bad shape for a while.
Right. And maybe it was like, look, we're there.
And he has said before that if he dies on stage that day, he would be happy.
And he said that he went off all his pain meds for 2 weeks. Like, he stopped treating this thing because he wanted to fully be himself on stage. And maybe that was because it got to the point where it was like, look, we can treat it and extend it, but we're talking about months, if not weeks, not more than that. And he was like, well, I'd rather go out as me, do this performance, and feel that one more time.
Nobody gets to do that.
Nobody gets to do it. And also, you know, maybe his family, maybe that's why Kelly, like, proposed in front of him, and he got to see this moment, even though it was spoiled by Jim Norton being in the camera shot. You know, I just...
No, it
like,
really makes you look back on it. Happened 2-3 weeks ago.
But already, because you're right, it happened 2-3 weeks ago, but because now it's contextualized this way, I feel like it's already in this pantheon. Like, it's already this, like, it's already legendary.
Yeah. Like, Mama, I'm Coming Home was already a rough song to watch him sing for the last time because you knew that he was singing it for the last time.
But you didn't know he was singing it for the last time.
Yeah.
You didn't, like, he was saying goodbye to performing, but you didn't realize... Maybe it's more than that.
2 weeks later.
I'm so glad Norton got to go to that show.
So glad.
And then he went on that whole, like, dumbass Sabbath tour with Florentine, which I was also very happy that on Jim's last podcast, Colin Quinn and Rich Voss were there to completely mock Florentine and Jim Norton for, as Colin put it, going on a dad trip together. I was happy that they were mocked for it by Voss and Colin, but also... I mean, so
glad he went.
So glad that they went and just did it and got to be fans and got to see the last show and really, like, hang out backstage with Ozzy on the last show. It's like the ultimate, as a true fan, and I think that's where I love the way Norton handles this stuff, that he, like, never stops being a fan.
Mm-hmm.
That as a true fan, he got to experience it like this. Like, that's really... You can't ask for more as a fan.
No, you can't. And he must have known, because Ozzy lives over there now, he must have known, like, this is the last time I'm probably going to see Ozzy.
Right.
Like, talk to him.
Right.
You know? I'm so glad he went.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
Yeah.
Me too, and had that connection.
Yep. Mm-hmm. No, I'm very happy for him.
Yeah, it's really...
so sad.
It's so sad. And it's almost like... It's very surreal. It's hard to imagine...
A world without Ozzy and Hulk Hogan?
With just the fact that, like, these icons are they're gone.
Yeah.
Like,
there's not that many.
The video that you have of them is the video that you have of them, and that's it. Yeah. It's a sad thing, man. Justin in Florida. What's up, Justin?
Hey, you know, I have to say this. The whole Ozzy thing and the whole Hogan thing, I'm just like... It's kind of poetic on some real shit. Like, you guys love these people so much. Like, I'm talking about Jim Norton, obviously, and you, Sam, and everything. It's just like, it sucks when you lose these people. Like, it really does. And that's really what I'm trying to say. I don't got anything more to say about that, but, like...
No, you're right. I mean, I think Ozzy handled it a little more poetically than the Hulkster, but...
Oh, okay, yeah. 100%.
In terms of just, like, you know, putting a bow on it in the right way, but it still is...
Hulkster put a bow on it?
I don't know if that's the bow that was intended to be put on it.
Oh, it's a bow.
It's a bow.
I wonder if that bar is still going to open in New York.
They said it is.
Good.
And they said he's still doing the, like, they're still going to try with that Great American Freestyle Wrestling thing.
They're still going to give that a go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's streaming on Fox Nation.
And you'll be covering that on your wrestling show?
Yeah. I guess. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, listen, we got to see what the pulse of the listener is, like to see
Right,
if there's
yeah.
any interest. I can't just cover everything.
No, you're right, because you wouldn't have time.
We only have 8 hours a week and a podcast and emergency podcast, so if we run out of time.
Yeah, there's only so much time.
Yeah. You know, I mean, they say that it comes in threes, and I had thought that we already had our 3 because it was a terrible time, and we didn't talk about it on the show. It happened a day or two before Ozzy, but like again, going back to kids of the 80s, Malcolm Jamal Warner drowning while he was on vacation with his family. I guess they're saying he was trying to get his daughter out of a riptide, which is just like, again,
horrible.
Like such a sad story. Theo Huxtable, obviously, as many of us know, or Malcolm from the Malcolm and Eddie show. Remember Malcolm and Eddie?
No.
Well, it was a short-lived show on UPM,
Let's
but it was
just
still...
stick to the things that everybody knows.
all right.
We don't have to talk about, unless we're going to go back to Thunder in Paradise.
Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, I felt like that was number 3.
Yeah, me too.
Theo dying. Malcolm Jamal Warner, he died at 54. Yeah, especially, I mean, just drowning like that, especially if he was trying to save his kid. It's just such a sad thing.
That show was so good. I hate that we can't appreciate that show.
The Cosby Show?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's the thing. Like, we were talking about Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
He's not Bill Cosby.
No,
Bill
he's
Cosby's
not.
a little bit tougher. Where, you know, it's like when Bill Cosby goes and people are like, I love Jell-O commercials, you're like,
I don't know if you should be saying that.
I don't think the trade-off is like you think it is. Like,
I mean, the fact that we lost that show.
Yeah.
That show is so goddamn funny.
It was and generationally important.
Yeah,
It was
yes.
the show.
Yes.
And yeah, Dr. Cosby is the one that killed it for us.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah, because the show holds up. I was watching Theo Huxtable clips when he died, and I'm like, this show's amazing.
Where'd you find him, on the dark web?
Yeah, I had to go real deep. I had to use a lot of private browsers.
Tor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, try finding that show online.
And it sucks for Malcolm Jamal Warner,
Yeah.
his family. It sucks for Felicia Rashad. It sucks for everybody that was on that show that like is really proud of what they did on that show.
Yeah.
Because this guy needed to put people to sleep, this Bill Cosby.
And one guy's got to work at a grocery store now.
Bill Cosby works at a grocery store?
No, not Bill Cosby. What's his face?
Who's
You know
his
what I'm
face?
talking about?
Who works at the grocery store?
There was a story that who was that?
What was his
That
name?
he's like bagging groceries now.
Yeah.
because
He married into the family.
He didn't get any money from like the residuals.
Oh, why are they putting him on blast like that?
damn it, what was his
Oh, Jeffrey
Elvin, right.
Owens, Elvin from. But why are they putting him on blast? Because he's working at Trader
Well,
Joe's.
that was the whole thing. Like, people were really pissed at whoever, maybe TMZ, whoever like exposed him working at Trader Joe's. Everybody was like, "You guys are fucking assholes. He's just trying to make a living."
Yeah, can you just let my man live?
Yeah, yeah, but he doesn't get royalties from Cosby anymore because,
and he needs
Yeah,
them.
they're not. Yes,
that sucks.
And then he had to be. I think he had to leave this job because then everybody knew that he worked at that Trader Joe's and everybody was coming and fucking with him, like in a good way. Like, oh,
But
there you
still,
go,
like it's
you
a
know?
distraction.
It's like I'm just trying to work here.
I got to stock these shelves.
Yeah, like I still do acting.
I mean,
but I'm a working actor.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Cosby's
Putting him on blast like that. I am 2 poor negotiations away from working at a Trader Joe's myself. So
almost everybody is.
I'll be
Like,
right there.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
So I was happy to see the community. Like everybody was like, "Don't, you're a piece of shit."
Yeah.
TMZ.
Yeah, I would agree.
But that wasn't the third?
I don't know. There's a debate. Scott in Virginia.
Yeah, Troy should be in mourning because of Chuck Mangione died.
Okay, see,
Mr.
this
Yacht
is
Rock himself.
Yeah, I felt
Mr. Yacht Rock?
Thank you, Scott. I felt bad for Chuck Mangione. Now I'm going to be 100% honest. I was well aware of Chuck Mangione from one thing and one thing only. King of the Hill.
Yes.
That's the only thing I knew Chuck Mangione from was the hit show King of the Hill.
When I heard he died, I said, "Chuck Mangione from King of the Hill?"
I thought King of the Hill. That's the only thing I knew Chuck Mangione from. See, there he is on King of the Hill. Another King of the Hill fan favorite has died, Chuck Mangione, who apparently instrumental pop jazz fusion track Feels So Good was the big song. But he died in his sleep at his home in Rochester. He was 84. And I did feel bad for Chuck Mangione because, like, between Theo and the Hulkster and Ozzy, it's impossible to stand out.
I think he passed away the same day Hulk Hogan did.
Yes, I saw it the same day. Like, I saw somebody on Twitter write R.I.P. Chuck Mangione, and I'm like, yeah, try it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I dare you. Enjoy yourself. I mean, but this is where I knew him from. You can hit play, Mike.
How you doing out there? I'm Chuck Mangione. You know, even celebrities have to hunt for bargains. That's why I go to the Megalomart, where shopping feels so good. This week, 12 5-pound bags of gourmet chocolates, $10.
That's Buckley's section. I also got a fire safety video starring Chuck Mangione. Wanna watch?
No, thanks. I'm kind of in the middle of doing laundry.
Okay, but remember, Chuck says always unplug your iron after use.
Thanks for the tip.
So take it from
That's
me,
Pam
Chuck
Adlon, right?
Mangione.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Unplugging the iron feels so good. Can you dig it?
Feels so... Pause for a second.
Unplugging the iron.
Everything shopping here feels so good. Unplugging the iron feels so good. I mean, Mike Judge just got a hard-on for Chuck Mangione jokes and just decided to go for it, full tilt. And I mean, I watched King of the Hill as a kid. Yeah. That's where I knew Chuck Mangione from.
I still watch it. It's so brilliant.
And by the way, when I was sitting at lunch with the guys from Mattel, talking about action figure or whatever, one of them said, you know, Chuck Mangione died too. And one of the guys was like, who's Chuck Mangione? And one of the designers was like, well, I knew him from King of the Hill. And I was like, me too. You can keep going.
Okay, Bobby, you can come back in.
Your garden will be a horn of plenty with Megalomulch, an easy-to-lift 50-pound bag.
That Chuck Mangione's one class act.
And now Megalomart has propane and propane accessories at Megalo prices, and it feels so good.
Propane at Megalomart?
Bobby, leave the room.
Troy, what you may not know is Hank Hill, well, his whole occupation was that he sold propane and propane accessories. And so the idea that Chuck Mangione is now advertising propane and propane accessories that are priced so low that it feels so good. It's a shock to Hank, you see.
You bastards. I thought maybe we could get ourselves a spokesperson the way Megalomart cashes in on Chuck Mangione's star power. Now, I've done some research on this Zamfir fella.
Zamfir.
Mujeres, chicas, hombres. Ahora tenemos Megalomart gas propano a precios mega barato.
He's mad at Chuck Mangione.
We will be disrupting a Chuck Mangione concert with kazoos.
He's getting ready to go. By the way, Chuck Mangione always carrying his horn. He's got a lot of security as he heads out to the stage. He's Chuck Mangione. They're ready for the...
How you doing, Arlen? Are you ready to soft rock?
There it is. So that is how a lot of us...
King of the Hill's Chuck Mangione.
King of the Hill's Chuck Mangione. But there are those who say Feels So Good, which is an instrumental pop jazz track, is one of the great yacht rock songs, which then immediately makes a lot of us, Troy, think of you.
Yeah.
Would you consider Chuck Mangione from King of the Hill in that genre?
That song, I would put that song in yacht rock.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Because when I was listening to it, and I don't know that I had listened to it, because again, I mainly knew his work.
You didn't know that song?
I didn't know he was a real musician.
I figured he must be. But no, I mainly knew his work from...
I mean, that's all that soft rock, that adult AC.
Right. Not offensive.
Not at all.
No.
Right up your alley.
I love it.
Yeah.
I was listening to it all week.
You were?
The Yacht Rock channel?
Yeah.
Loved it.
Were they doing anything for the late, great Chuck Mangione?
You know what? I don't think they were. Which is sad.
Feels like a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
You should probably talk to whoever's in charge.
I'd like to have a word with them.
Wouldn't it be funny if Troy leaves the show to go run the Yacht Rock channel?
You should, dude.
You know what? It'd be tempting.
He'd probably make himself the morning guy.
And they're like, we didn't even have a morning show. People just want to hear the music.
And he's like, no, because he's got too many puns.
I got a lot to say.
Right. He's like, it's a beautiful sunny day out there, and with the sun shining down on you, I think you don't have to call me a liar when I say it feels so good.
Just hit it right on the mark.
Yeah, they'd love that. They would love that.
Of course.
The Yacht Rockers would love that. They'd be like, oh, that was a really good play on the title of this song. By King of the Hills, Chuck Mangione.
I think I would still give it to Malcolm Jamal Warner, but
You're going Theo?
oh, when we're talking about the three?
The three.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like Chuck Mangione is not really the 80s icon. King of the Hill is more of a 90s show.
And he was only on 9 episodes.
That's all?
Yeah. But hey, doesn't take that much to make an impact.
Well, it's coming back, right?
Yeah.
Did he record anything?
I don't know.
Did he lay any tracks down for him?
You can ask somebody who's coming in next week.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's very, very exciting. All right, well, why don't we take a break? If that's okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
We're going to take a break. We've paid our respects. There is a film that I would like to talk about that actually helped me get out of this "they're killing my childhood" funk. And then I got all upset again because there are a lot of haters.
Really?
A lot. Like, I thought it was... Well, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it to you when we get back. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
We will be right back. The Sam Roberts Show. We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
An hour.
Perfect.
Because then at noon,
I got something to do.
I'll be back with you on Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7.
Perfect.
Sirius XM 156 for Not Sam Wrestling Live. So I got you all set until about 2 p.m. and then you're on your own.
Also, nice of you to not put it out the same day that Mike Cannon and Mike Feeney put their podcasts out.
Well, I was going to go Tuesday. I think is the right day. But I'll tell you, I mean, if you're looking for content, if you need after 2 p.m., what am I going to do? I sat down with my Netflix account over the weekend and turned on Happy Gilmore 2. I watched the sequel to the great Happy Gilmore, one of the great comedies of our time, of our era, of our generation, Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore 2 came out on Netflix exclusively, so it went right to streaming, which I love, because then I don't have to leave the house. I can just watch the movie. It's fantastic. I don't have to pay any extra. It's perfect, right? And, you know, I hadn't heard much about it specifically. I wasn't really looking much up, because I kind of just wanted to watch it.
And it kind of just, like, came out.
And it just came out. It's like, here we are. We did it. We told you there was rumblings that we were doing it, and then we did it. And I watched it, full of many, many, many cameos, lots of golf cameos. Who's that? John Daly.
Oh my God, they got like literally every golfer.
Right. Scotty Scheffler.
Yep.
And they're all like making fun of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Scotty Scheffler was great making fun of himself.
Justin Thomas was the guy that was like so excited to play with him that he kept taking pictures and video.
Yeah.
But he's like one of the top golfers.
One of the top golfers.
So funny.
With a good sense of humor about himself. The legendary golfers that were in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's his name? Who shakes his head no when he doesn't like Happy. He's back shaking his head no again. So many. Not only. And then you had Travis Kelce. You had Substance Margot Qualley.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You had, in a role that, like, she didn't have to take and she wasn't needed for, but the fact that she did take it was put in there. I love it. And of course, all of the Sandman's friends, all of his family, his wife, his 2 daughters, you know, everybody. And not only is it littered with cameos, but it's also littered with references of just about every single character from the first Happy Gilmore. And I've got to tell you, I laughed out loud. My wife was asleep. Okay, so it wasn't performative. I laughed out loud at the Mr. Lady gag. I thought that was just so incredibly funny. Mister, you got to get me out of here.
I can't tell you how many times I laughed.
Bro,
I loved it.
I laughed multiple times. I thought what's his face? Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
Again, somebody that I wouldn't expect to be in this movie was not only in it, but was a key part of it. It was great. I thought that the use of Shooter McGavin was great. And I watched it and I felt good. I felt like it was funny. I felt like it was silly. I felt like it was true to the characters, like the idea that Happy Gilmore had a happy ending. I mean, the twist on what happens with his wife is like, I'm going to tell you the truth, caught me off guard early in the picture.
And they kind of just really breezed past.
They went like, yep. And it's like, and here we are. And I go, okay. But you know what? I felt like where they got to was earned. It wasn't just like, let's retcon, because clearly by the end of Happy Gilmore, this guy's going to have a successful life. So how are you going to convince me that in Happy Gilmore 2, he's 58 years old and is like back to being happy, where he's like a wreck and shouldn't be playing the game? Mm-hmm. How are you going to take me back there? And I felt like it was earned. And it was earned in a very Happy Gilmore way. I felt like it was true to what the spirit of the movie. And I felt like the characters were earned. And I felt like it had heart. You know what I mean? Like it was a nice movie, but not nice in the way that I don't like. Like
Ben Stiller was great.
Oh, Ben Stiller was phenomenal in it.
Same character,
but like expanded upon because it was so good when he was the guy who tended to the old folks in the nursing home. Hal. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. Oh no! Would you like a glass of warm milk? Oh, how about I give you a nice glass of shut the hell up? Yeah.
There's some cameos I don't want to mention.
I'll tell you, okay, but I'll tell you.
Because I don't want to ruin it.
You know who was great that made me really laugh?
Go ahead.
Benito.
Yes.
Bad Bunny was terrific.
He was very good.
Benito made me laugh. I mean, multiple times. Yes. He made me. He made me. Yes.
No,
he was so great in it, and like committed to it, like really did it. Wasn't one of these like, you know, pop stars that's so busy I can duck in and duck out. Mm-hmm. Like he was in this thing. Bad Bunny's Happy Place.
Very funny.
Did you? Dude. Yes, I did. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? And I didn't even want to qualify it. When I said I enjoyed this and thought it was exactly as it should be, I'm not saying it's exactly as it should be in a, well, no, it's not this, but it shouldn't be. I'm saying it is what a Happy Gilmore sequel should be in 2025 when he's 58 years old.
I'm surprised it worked as well as it did, but it did.
But it did, and it worked, and it's like, and it's probably, you know, perfect for those of us that maybe also were younger when Happy Gilmore came out and now have families, and like, because the whole journey of life is reflected in it.
Can I ask about a cameo real quick?
Yeah.
I just said I didn't want to spoil any cameo.
Go ahead, Troy.
Can I just see?
Yeah.
Was Rich Voss in it?
Oh, no.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh.
Why?
I believe he called in a favor to Chris Rock to get a cameo in Happy Gilmore 2. That's what I think I heard.
You're the tip master. You got all kinds of tips for me.
I think he was really planning on being in this.
Maybe he was one of the extras.
He could have gotten cut.
Yeah. You think they cut him for time?
Well, I know people got cut.
You do know some people that got cut.
Well, I know, and I know. Like for instance, like
Roland. Is that who
Roland got cut? I know, like Nikki Bella is Becky Lynch's caddy.
Oh, interesting.
And there's no way that you can tell me she didn't have a bigger role, you know, because she didn't say anything in the movie. I'm sure she had lines that were
Becky.
No, Nikki Bella.
Oh yeah.
Like they wouldn't
they wouldn't
go so far as to bring her in tonight. So I'm sure that stuff got cut. Rich Voss is reportedly in Happy Gilmore 2. I saw that movie.
It's the AI overview.
It's important to note that information about the cast of films, especially regarding cameos and smaller roles, can sometimes be less detailed. However, the available information suggests that Rich Voss does appear in Happy Gilmore 2, likely a minor role or cameo appearance.
You should go back up and read. Yeah.
While not explicitly listed as a primary cast member in all descriptions of the movie, some sources indicate he is desperately trying to be in the film and is mentioned in relation to the sequel's release and promotion. Okay, so this may simply be information that he said on his podcast, and AI is picking it up.
Yeah. Oh, you know who I was great? Who I thought was great?
Who?
And this is not a spoiler. MJF.
MJF as one of the Gilmore kids,
Yeah.
as one of the Gilmore boys, and kind of the main Gilmore boy.
Definitely.
And I thought he was great. He wasn't over the top.
Perfectly suited for the role.
Yup. Had his guns out with the sleeveless.
Definitely a Happy Gilmore child.
I thought he did great, and I was super happy for him because I was like, this movie is awesome, and you got to be a part of, and I absolutely, how sometimes when you look at like the Adam Sandler catalog, some of the movies you say no way, and other movies you're like, this is the catalog. For me, Gilmore 2 is in the catalog of Sandler movies.
I don't know if I'll rewatch it again,
I'll rewatch it,
but I thought it was a lot of fun to watch.
It was great.
This is my favorite cameo. I don't want to spoil it because I could not even believe that this person was in it.
Well, he Eminem's in it.
Oh, okay.
And that's known.
That's known.
Okay. But
because when he showed up,
by
I was
the
like,
way,
is that Eminem?
Eminem's in it, and it's known. I don't know if everybody knows who he's playing, but his role is great, and what happens to his character is perfect. It's so funny. I laughed out loud when I saw what happened to his character.
I loved it. It
So
was so funny.
So then I go, I go online, and like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna post how much I like this, as I do when I like things, because
You want to let the people know.
I want to let people know, but also, I'm not one of these people who's like, no, I only post about things I do not like. I post about things that I like.
And it's a good cosign. It's like, oh, my guy Sam.
That's right. And maybe, Adam Sandler sees that and goes, I know who's in the next one.
Probably not, but sure.
He's probably saw the action figure. He's like, ooh.
You think he saw the action figure?
Surely. Everybody
Where?
did. Online. Ringside Collectibles.
I don't think he does that much online stuff.
He does online shopping. Everybody does nowadays. Hey, it's 2025.
I saw he drove himself to the premiere.
See?
Because he's just...
Because he likes to text while driving.
Yeah, he's just
online,
a regular
he's shopping.
guy.
So, I'm going in. The first comments that I see about it are, well, I know not everybody's going to like it, but I liked it. And I go, what do you mean not everybody's going to like it? I don't like the qualifications. I didn't even really, and this is no offense to you, I didn't love your description.
That's how I felt, though.
Well, I didn't love it. I thought I didn't like it.
What did I
didn't
say?
like
Like it has no.
I think you said it's stupid but fun, or something like
It
that.
was stupid but fun.
Maybe that's what I thought about you. But let me
Hang on, I'll find it.
let me direct quote you.
You know what?
Look at that.
What do you screenshot my stuff?
Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore 2 is so stupid and great. You wrote.
Yeah, it is.
All right, but I didn't like the qualification of so stupid.
I wasn't qualifying it. It is stupid.
It's not that. It's not. It's just good. It's just you could just
It's
say
better
it.
than good. It's great. I said it was great.
You said it's great, but said so stupid. And by the way, I didn't dislike it when you wrote it, but then I saw it. I said no reason to say stupid. No
But it is
reason.
stupid.
Okay, but no reason. No, it's not.
You didn't think it was stupid.
No.
You're such a liar.
No, I thought it was a great time.
I was sitting there watching the movie. I'm like, this is so dumb, but I'm literally laughing every 5 minutes.
I also, the reason I don't like the qualifications is I feel like you didn't mean it this way, but some people go like, oh, it's so stupid, but I guess it's good, right?
No.
But I think you are aware that the original Happy Gilmore is one of the dumbest movies.
It's so stupid.
That was Billy Madison is as dumb a movie as has ever existed, but also
Great.
Amazing.
Billy Madison, definitely in my top 3 comedies, maybe number 1.
Top 3 ain't 3.
Top 3 ain't?
You're saying top 3 comedies and it ain't 3.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? No, I'm with you. I mean, listen. So I'm sitting there, and so I'm like, what are you talking about? Why do you have to qualify it? That's why I was like, why do you have to say this? Why? Or like, oh, not everybody's gonna love it, but I liked it. I go, what do you mean not everyone's gonna love it? Right? I was seeing a lot of reviews like that. Then I put up my thoughts on it, and I started to see the haters, and I said there really are haters, and I said, I loved it. Whatever I wrote on my Instagram stories. And I was getting messages. I hope you're trolling.
Really?
That movie stunk.
I did get some of that.
Then I started reading some of the reviews, and there were fairly negative reviews of this thing.
What Happy Gilmore get?
And that's a good point. And then I started looking at Twitter. And at first I was seeing qualified compliments, which I don't like qualified compliments, and maybe that's because I get a lot of them. Oh, you used to be so dumb. I used to hate you. I never thought you were funny. I never listened to you. I always found your voice so grating. But now you're good.
It's a lot just off the top of your head.
I get them all the time. I've never gotten a compliment that's not qualified. It's painful.
Didn't think I would like it.
Right. And people are like, but I'm being nice. And I go, no, you're not, because I heard the first part.
I said, I know, Troy, but you produced the show.
Yeah, you don't have to say it every single morning. And then I started reading like people that were like, you know, this movie sucks, this movie's stupid, this movie whatever. Like there were people going like, you know, criticizing the way that the villain was written and criticizing this and I'm like, you know what?
What villain? The Safdie?
Criticizing Safdie and also criticizing Shooter.
I thought Shooter's story was perfect.
And Shooter's story,
because of course
I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Shooter's story is perfect.
Yeah, no.
It's great. Mister. It's so great. And then I realized, you know how I use film to judge people often? Mm-hmm. Like I'll go like, "Oh, Troy, this is Troy. He likes the Queen movie."
Yeah, that's how you introduce him to people?
I've done that before to you, correct or incorrect?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And it kind of says what needs to be said. Or like Troy, you and I will be in a conversation and I'll go, "Wait, you like the Queen movie, right?" And you'll go, "Yeah." And I'll go, "Okay." And that'll kind of be where we wrap up the conversation. I'll go, "Okay, that's, you know," and we'll say that, you know. Or like Troy will come up with an opinion and I'll go, "You have to remember, he loves the Queen movie." And people go, "Oh," you know.
You qualify Troy a lot.
Well, he likes the Queen movie. It's just, and I'm using Troy as an example, but there are a few movies that I used like to categorize people, and I think that that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I do that with specific TV shows.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what's a TV show?
Like, I do have a lower opinion of you if you don't think I think you should leave as hilarious.
Yes, 100%. If you're like, "Oh, that's not for me," I go, "Oh, okay."
If you're like, "I don't get Nathan Fielder,"
oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
"Okay, that's fine."
Isn't it a little cringe? I go,
Okay.
"Got it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still be friends with
And
you.
I'll go like this.
Okay.
"Yeah, I guess it is." You know what I mean? Like, that's the end of that.
Maybe the Queen movie is more your speed.
Exactly. I'll go, "You know what you should watch? You know who's a great actor? Rami Malek." You know why he's a great actor? Because he looks just like the guy. That's what I tell them. They go, "Oh, I'll check that out." Okay. I go, "Okay." I pat them on the head. I send them on their way. Put a leash on their wrist so they don't get lost. But I'm telling you that I am now categorizing people by their opinion on this film as well.
That's fair.
And and if I hear from you and you're like, you don't like that movie, not like, it was okay, that's fine. If it is okay, that's fine. I'm going to judge you a little bit if you say it was okay, if I'm being honest. But like, if you're like, "No, that movie sucked," I know that you're a negative person. And you don't like nice things. And you don't like... And I think if you thought that was bad, if you're like, "That's a bad movie," I think you don't like liking things. And that makes me not like you.
You think people who think it's bad went in already judging it?
Yeah, they don't know that we don't shit on Adam Sandler anymore.
No, that's over.
That era ended a long time ago.
There was a few years.
That's fine. Few years is a few years. You know, the movie where he plays his sister, yeah, sure.
Yeah. But ever since Hubie Halloween?
We're high on Hubie Halloween.
Yeah.
I watched a trailer for that after I watched Happy Gilmore 2. Because I was like, I remember liking this. And then they did a thing. I was like, you know what? That's a funny scene.
It's a good movie.
Hubie Halloween is a pretty good movie as far as movies go.
As far as movies.
You know, Hubie's pretty good.
Yeah.
And, you know, there are other... But yeah.
It's a fair movie to judge people by.
And so going forward, if I hear from you... And we're not going to fight over it. Because it's one of those... When you're judging somebody based on a movie, it's not a matter... It's not a debate anymore.
Also, why fight when you know you're right?
I know I'm right.
Yeah.
Same thing with... I think you should leave in Nathan.
Like, to me, those aren't opinions.
Same thing with the Queen movie.
Yeah.
And honestly, and this is why there was a big fight over it once and never again, Crash is on the list. You know?
We don't talk about that.
Crash is right there. So, but this one I'm very keen on. And if if you are coming to me going like, I can't believe you like that movie, I go, I know, isn't it shocking? And the conversation will probably end because I've now categorized you.
Yeah.
You're now in a column. And there's no getting out of it. There really isn't. Once you're in that column, you'll forever be, and it's always kind of everything you say. You're entitled to everything you say, and I'll listen to everything you say. But there's now a grain of salt that you really aren't going to be able to shake.
And you're talking specifically to Troy.
If we're talking about the Queen movie,
Yeah.
it applies. But we're not talking about the Queen movie right now. We're talking about Happy Gilmore 2.
Troy, you going to watch Happy Gilmore 2? Yeah. Okay.
I think you'd like. Did you see the original Happy Gilmore? Yeah, I love it. You love the original Happy? Then you'll like this. I think you really like it. And it's also like one of the things you could show your wife. Your wife will like it too.
Yeah. Oh, we watch it as a family.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Mike, did you see Happy Gilmore 2?
I did not, Sam. It was Back Together weekend. The NFL's Back Together weekend. I had a lot of training camp footage to watch.
Training camp? You were watching training camp footage?
NFL Network.
Right. They televised the training camp footage.
Oh yeah, you see guys catching up on the field,
right?
Chatting in between drills.
Do they ever go like this? I wish they wouldn't televise our practice so we could practice.
No, they love it.
They like that. They really
Everybody's
like that.
back together
because it's
Back Together weekend.
I see. They're not like, oh, I wish I was still on vacation. They're televising our practice. This is so much worse.
No, they're excited to be back together. They're getting into fights. It's good.
They like that. You know that.
That's great.
Yeah. They're excited about that. Okay.
It's the season.
David in West Virginia. What's up, David?
Hey guys. First, before I tell you, I want to say I love the band Queen, but never saw the Queen movie. So
that's fine. No. The band is fine. The band is great.
Yeah. But one thing I loved about Happy Gilmore 2 was the evolution of Shooter's character, and one of the best scenes is him with the X-ray, how he can't stop talking about the shoe up the guy's ass.
Yeah, I will.
I just think that was such a great scene.
David, great call. It really was. Excellent. I was laughing out loud because of the shoe. No, not the shoe.
And then he asks Happy, like,
yeah,
you ever have a shoe up your ass?
like there was another detail. And you'll see the scene. I mean, like, look, if you're not sitting there at that scene laughing and going, that's funny, I don't know, like, if we've got anything to discuss anymore about anything, not just about this movie, about anything.
I'm going to tell you off air what my favorite part was. But
Okay.
It kind of ruins
Yeah.
a fairly predictable movie.
I mean, yeah, it's not, you're not there for the twists and turns. You're there for the fun and the feel good. You feel good. If you don't want to feel good, you don't want to feel good. But honestly, if you don't want to feel good, I probably don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
Eric in Colorado.
You don't have time for it.
I don't.
Morning, Sam.
Good morning.
Morning. So I find zero mention anywhere of Rich Voss being in Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, I mean, I really watched this movie.
Even on Rich's own stuff, I don't see anything. So I'm guessing Rich is just not part of it. But Bobby Lee is. That's got to be great for Rich that Bobby Lee's in it.
Bobby Lee and Santino, they did their podcast is in it. Like Happy goes and does their podcast. Like that's part of the film. They're right there with Dan Patrick. But I did not see Voss. Stephen A had some funny quotes. The devil. Stephen A was funny in it. It's a funny movie. Andy in South Carolina. What's up, Andy?
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
Great.
So I've been doing some research.
Good. Thank
Troy,
God.
Yeah. So Troy's correct on Rich's. I think it's 2 failed podcasts ago.
Okay.
That Rich spends 15 minutes on his podcast texting Chris Rock to ask him to put in a good word with Adam Sandler's manager to get him into this movie, while his generally unlikable wife eggs him on.
Okay. I like his wife.
And then, yeah, I mean, she's all right. Happy Gilmore 2 has quite possibly the most thorough casting crew page I've ever seen in my life. Going down to, like, they have every single uncredited golf spectator, and not one of them is Rich Voss, Richard Voss, Rich Vosh, nothing. The boy got cut.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Thank you, Andy. You know what else I liked? What's that? The recurring happy drinking bit The flask bit
yeah.
that everything has. I thought that, I thought it was funny. Justin in Florida. What's up, Justin?
Hey, I just want to say, anybody that's shitting on Happy Gilmore 2, dude, just have fun.
That's
this
right.
is a fucking fun movie.
Fun.
Like, there's a certain cameo from a rapper where I'm just like, that part made me fucking crack up. Like, I haven't seen a movie like this in a while. Like, I'm just like, fuck it. Like, this movie's amazing. Like, it really was.
And also, like, you're sitting there, and it's like, you're watching all these people do this Adam Sandler movie, and they're just doing it because they love Adam. And the fact that, like, he puts all his friends and his family in his movies, it's like, how do you not support that? He's the one healthy person in Hollywood.
I would love to know who even says no.
Yeah.
To Adam, because it seems to me like everybody he asked said yes.
Benito made the time?
I mean, yeah. Everybody made the time.
So that's what it is. Going forward.
He's beloved.
And he should be. And if you come to me with that kind of opinion, just understand you're going in a column. And I want you to be honest, and that's fine. I'm not going to dislike you, but you're going in a column. We have a special guest in studio. Special guest here to update us. By the way, that's enough, I think. The laugh is back. Our former intern from a previous lifetime, Danielle, is here. Danielle, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
How does it feel to be back in a guest capacity of no responsibilities? The weight of the world is no longer on your shoulders as it was when you were an intern.
Troy's gonna have you break down the cameras.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I remember what to do.
You know how to do it.
Yeah, the room is flipped. Like I'm in your.
Oh, that's right.
I'm in your seat.
That's right. We changed positions.
Mm-hmm.
Rock the boat, change positions.
Now
That's
you
what we
can
say.
see him eating food. Like,
And I'll tell you, I'm glad you pointed that out because nobody politicked harder for me to not move seats than Troy. For whatever reason,
He was very against
he was terrified, and I mean weeks.
Yeah.
He spent saying, no, don't do it. Can I move if you move? You really tried hard to make sure that I did not have a line of sight for you, Troy, correct?
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
You still?
I was trying to get in the other room.
That's right. That's when you would like to leave the tape on the window up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just not be there at all.
What's
But
the big deal?
I like to see you.
Well, I just don't want people have had it, gotten angry by looking at me.
I'm not going to get. How could I? Look at you. You're so lovable.
I mean, just looking at me and just seething with anger.
Look at the phone's ringing. You're picking it up. You're talking to me instead. I hate you.
Troy, that's on them, not you. You're a lovable guy.
Exactly. Haters gonna hate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
He
so
really did.
He fought hard. He fought hard against it, but unfortunately,
Sandwich again.
he was not able to win that one. He forgot about the possessive apostrophe, which you never did.
never.
Never.
Nope. In my life, I still hear the, and I say, what?
What? Why would you add that word? It's unnecessary. So what have you been up to?
I've been, the boring answer is like I worked on a film. I helped out at a theater camp.
How is that boring?
It's
Working
not
on a
boring,
film.
but I'm just saying, like, for me, like
Happy Gilmore 2?
No, but actually, at the theater camp that I just finished working at, he was filming, and their base camp was in my parking lot. So I got like free food from Adam Sandler's Crafty every day.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Can you just do that if you're working in
they know?
comparable?
Well, that's the thing. It's like no one really questions,
Right.
Because not everyone knows each other on a set.
And you don't want to be the person going, that's not for you.
Yeah, I just
Right.
made my beet juice. Like I know how to use a juicer, so it just fit right in.
So you're not even talking about sneaking a bag of chips. You mean
No.
using
Like I
appliances.
literally made ABC juice, like apple, beet, carrot, pear, kale juice.
Not just once?
No.
She's right, though. They don't know. I walked in this morning, and there's 200 people downstairs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're doing.
And I know they don't know each other.
They're shooting the sequel to Devil Wears Prada downstairs.
That's what it is.
They changed our building, the whole front desk.
Oh.
And by the way, it really makes me like not respect the building. The fact that a movie could come in and be like, "Hey, can we just change the front desk?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure. It's just a building where everybody works."
Right.
Yeah, but that's her building.
Who?
The devil.
The devil?
Wait, this is actually going to be her building?
It was also in the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So the devil comes to work here
OMG.
wearing
That's cool.
Prada. Meryl Streep?
Yeah, and I think that's the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, the Princess Diaries is all like, oh, this is so tough.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is very difficult. But that also, I think that when you walk in using a juicer and taking various pieces of fruit out to, like, make your juice, it really is, like, the audacity to do this if you're not meant to be here. I guess I'm not going to question.
Who would even think?
Right. And you're just sitting in there walking into your gig with a nice fresh juice.
Yeah, all the kids are like, what is that? I don't know. It's Hollywood beet juice. Exactly.
That's great. Hollywood beet juice. Did it help the digestive system?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That was technically like the boring answer just because this summer, like, I don't know why, but like I've either just been injured or sick. And so I was going to say a huge part of it, I had salmonella and that knocked me out for like 2 months.
How'd you get salmonella?
I don't know because I was literally eating vegan for like a week before and then I got salmonella, which typically comes from like meat or
like chicken or something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. So I think probably just like a bad kale piece.
Oh, you ate vegan and got salmonella?
Yeah.
And what does that do to you? It's bad?
Oh, it's crazy. It like it makes you feel like sick at first, like fever. Like I didn't know what was wrong with me. And then there was one night where I was sitting on the toilet and like as you guys know, like it's never simple for me on the toilet. So I just thought same old.
Right.
Like maybe it's 1 a.m., but like whatever. So I'm sitting there waiting. It was late. I'm sitting there waiting, whatever. It, like my stomach really hurts. And then it was just like liquid, like poof, you know what I mean? And I thought, this is great. This probably helped me feel better. I can go back to bed. But I got in bed and I literally was laying down and I've never felt more sick. Like I felt like I was going to die. And so I couldn't sleep. I was on the toilet all night until 5 a.m., whatever. Literally next 3 days, only shitting liquid over 15 times a day. I had a log in the notes of my phone. And it was literally like...
You kept up with it.
Yeah, because I didn't know what was going on with me. Like I didn't know it was salmonella. So I was like, well, this is a little more than the average,
Right,
like,
this could be it for me.
Yeah, like maybe I have IBS, but I think this is not. Like this.
You don't go from
worse.
one extreme to the other.
No.
You didn't go to the doctor?
Well, no. I don't know why. I think do you guys know about the brat diet?
I know about like brats, but I don't know what the brat.
Not brat summer.
Not brat summer.
The brat diet. You guys don't know about brat diet?
Troy, you know about brat diet?
What?
Like brats with a Z?
No.
Oh, like with the big head and everything?
Banana rice applesauce toast.
It's a dietary approach that has been traditionally recommended for individuals experiencing digestive upset, particularly diarrhea and vomiting.
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought you just eat food and drink like Pepto.
No.
You do the brat diet.
Yeah, no, my mom's like really strict about the brat diet.
She loves the brat diet.
Yes, like that is her answer. If you're like, oh, my stomach, well, brat.
Brat.
But the thing is we were just like, okay, so I ate brat for like 3 days. And for me, like, I love food, like I like variation. So I was literally doing like toast with applesauce with bananas. Then I was doing rice with mashed up bananas. Like I was coming up with different
figure
ways.
out how to take the...
But every single time, it didn't help. And as soon as I would eat it, I was on the toilet. Like 2 seconds later.
Liquefied brat.
Yes.
Wow.
But liquefied brat plus like just body, like my insides. Because, you know what I mean? Like everything was coming out.
Yeah.
And so, to be fair, it was kind of nice because when you're constipated for so long, like...
Right, there's probably stuff that's been in there for months.
Yeah, like I was like, this is a good reset.
Yeah.
But on day 3, I was like, no, I'm kind of scared. Like I was like, maybe I'm not okay.
This can't be my normal day to day.
No. So then I went to the doctor and then it's like, urgent care. So like sometimes they're just like, you're fine.
Right.
So they started to tell me like they took my blood and it was normal and he was like, it's probably just like a flu, like a neuro, I don't even know, like a virus, whatever.
And you're like, I probably didn't come here for you to say the word probably to me.
Yeah, like I was like, really? Like I feel like something in me, I was like, I feel like this is food poisoning. I don't know.
Yeah, but food poisoning would have been gone already.
Yeah, because you would have expelled it.
That's very true. But yes, I didn't know. And I was glad that I wasn't throwing up. Because I rather not that end. Never that.
You don't like that?
No. I don't like that at all. So they were like, okay, you're good. Or we could do a stool sample. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do that.
Better get, and then you got that big 7-Eleven cup.
Oh, I've never seen the stool sample thing before. Have you done it before?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, you put like a plate.
I was just thinking a big gulp cup.
No, it's not a cup.
Oh, okay.
It's like this, like, I don't even know, like plastic kind of like plate thing with like a little dip in it that you put on the toilet and then you sit on
so
it.
they take the
and
whole
so it catches
sample.
it. Yeah, like, well, no. Then they give you a tube, and on the top of the tube, no, seriously, they give you a tube. On the top is the little spoon, so you have to spoon out.
Like that Mary Poppins song?
It's great. Yeah. So you have to do that yourself. But then what's funny is they don't tell you what to do with the rest of the plate that has all of my liquid shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You can't get like a special insurance that they'll do it for you?
No, I don't. I mean.
Like TSA pre-check, but for
ask,
like.
Probably.
Yeah.
I said I want to do this myself.
Yeah, well,
But-
you're a hands-on person.
Yes. But it was actually kind of funny too, because like when you have shit that's liquid, you don't think that there's any like
scoop.
Yeah, but it still did. Like it was so gross. Like I'm sorry, this
That's
was
tough.
so gross. Yeah.
That's tough.
But anyway, so did that, and then a few days later they like called me and they're like, "Yeah, it's salmonella," and I was like, "Wow." It was good to know that I like got a diagnosis, you know?
Were you over it at that point by the time that they...
No,
Oh, okay.
no, not at all. No, this lasted so long. But they told me to not do brat anymore.
Wow, and what was your mom like? Those quacks don't know what they're talking about?
Yeah, like we literally bought so much rice. Like it was like, what are we going to do with this now? But
So what did they tell you to do instead?
like
Just eat
kind of
regular food?
nothing. Well, that's the thing. They say like it should go away, like naturally.
It's probably this. It should do that. Like
It
you're like, hey,
should.
wait.
The
Oh, wow.
scooper, yes. It should go away. But then a few days later, it's I'm bleeding out of
No, that's a terrible thing to have
What are you
happen.
doing?
That's people go like this. This is emergency room territory.
Yeah.
Wow.
Troy's like, hey, it happens to everyone.
Right.
Troy is like, so what was this, Tuesday?
But yeah, so then that
You don't treat salmonella with medication.
yeah. No, but then they did. They did because it didn't go away. And then they gave me like
So you're like over a weekend? on
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Yeah.
And still like as soon as I eat on the toilet. Which again, I
Did you
wasn't
have to take time off work and everything?
Well, what's funny is this was actually like before, like my camp was only the month of July. So this was like
Oh.
June, and so
Were you the House of Representatives? Hey.
Political.
Yeah, a little topical joke.
but it was just it all worked out where like I wasn't necessarily needing to be anywhere yet. So I was just like really bored, you know?
Right. But this kept you occupied.
It did. But yeah, then they put me on like a medication that's like really I don't know, strong or whatever, so you can't exercise, you can't do whatever.
Oh.
But then being on that gave me a yeast infection.
Oh,
because
my-
that's a thing apparently.
I
Like,
didn't know
that's
that.
a thing apparently, yes. When it's like when you're on antibiotics, it just like kills
Travis
all
complains
the...
about getting them a lot, but
You
I don't
get
know.
It's like something about like the
You heard him
pH or
complain about
something.
that, right?
Yeah, he likes to make beer with his.
That's gross, dude.
I got another one. Guess I'll drink it away.
He said it's stress related.
Guys, no.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
because of the antibiotics.
Yes. Oh my
Oh.
I know.
And then you got to be careful because if it's like a stool stiffener, you're like, that was an issue before.
Yeah, well, that's
we don't
why
wanna
I
get
didn't want
too
to take
far.
it. Yeah, in the first place, they told me to just do that to fix it, and I didn't do it because I was like, no, I
Smart.
don't.
I'm finally
Yeah, I can't afford that.
evacuating.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But then you finally got it under control?
Not really, actually.
Oh, cool.
Like right after. So this was when like the filming of the short film that I was working on was happening.
Right.
With the infection, but I ignored that because I was like in the city. I had like this 12-hour day, whatever. And then for the next weekend of the shoot, I got a mild concussion.
How'd
the
you get a
night before.
concussion?
Yeah, I hit my head on my ceiling. No, my basement ceiling, which I actually did twice. I got a concussion doing that literally at college 4 years ago. The same way.
How'd you hit your head on the ceiling?
Well, which time? The first time?
I guess this most recent time.
Yeah.
Jumping off the top rope?
Yeah,
You
that's,
used to
I
do
get
that?
it.
Yeah.
I get it.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, I was like packing all my stuff and I was doing like the catering and all the food and stuff. So I was getting all my plates and things that I had in the basement.
Right.
And I was just like leaning over the railing of the stairs, if that makes sense,
Sure.
to get something that was on this like cabinet thing.
Yeah.
And then when I like stood back up, the wall, like the ceiling.
Oh, because you were past the banister.
Yes, I was past it. Yes, and it was
so
like
then the ceiling
stairs.
of the not the stair ceiling, but the ceiling beyond the stairs is shorter,
Yes.
and then you just stand up like a
Yes.
cartoon.
Yes,
And
yes,
boink.
yes, boink, and like came right upstairs and like literally was like, oh, no. Like I just knew.
You knew you had a concussion?
Yeah, like I got an ice pack and I actually like had to like, lay on the ground. And for a second I thought I was going to throw up. Like it was like that kind of vibe.
But you don't like that.
No, I don't. So I said, you're not throwing up.
How'd you know you had it? Good. The willpower. You
Yeah.
can't stop a yeast infection, but it can stop you from throwing up. How did you know it was a concussion?
Well, because it was the exact same sensation as it was the college time.
Yeah.
And because even though I hit my head in the back, like it was like instant, like forehead, like it was just not a headache feeling. And so, it was like mild. It was mild. But then, so the whole next
How'd you
day.
get the first concussion?
Well, I was dancing on an elevated surface at a frat party at University of Delaware.
As one does.
Yeah. And like, I don't know.
At a soiree.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think it was like Since You've Been Gone.
Elevated
Something
surface.
like that. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And it was a basement. Like both of these like unfinished basements. Where it's
Stucco.
like, yeah, you really don't.
They really fuck with you.
Yeah, they get you. They get you every time. Yeah. And then that time, was it a diagnosed concussion?
No,
but you could
I
tell.
just figured I was like, it's not worth it because I needed to be in the city at like 8 a.m. the next day. So
Sure.
I just wore sunglasses on the set, you know.
Smart. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like Dwight.
Right. Wow. I mean, you're effect of the concussion. You're forgetting some of the things that you did probably, and that's normal. So that's what you've been doing.
Yeah, I also sliced my thumb when I was peeling potatoes. I forgot. That was the beginning of June.
Okay.
This all just happened like really.
So that's kind of the train. This has not been has it been a good summer or not a great summer?
Like, I mean, it's hard.
All in all, pretty good summer.
Right. No,
Yeah.
like when you look at the camera roll, it's like, this has been lit. Like
Right.
I've eaten good food.
Sure.
I've done things. But like actively, if you were to say like, oh, is this a good summer? I'm like, well, it's not summer 16. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not like, I think most people agree where it started out kind of rainy and then it went from rain to like extreme heat. Like
Right.
it just, I don't know. Like I haven't been at the beach much.
Because too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were concussed and had salmonella.
Yes. And
Yeah.
and then when I was doing the camp and the film, like I had no time to go down the shore.
Thumb was bleeding for a while.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And like a yeast infection on the beach.
I forgot about that too.
That's not good.
Speak on that, Travis.
You know what I mean?
That's why I don't
It's
go to
like
the
really,
beach.
like
Yeah.
the wet bathing suit.
Yeah,
the
no,
heat.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, now we know why he didn't go to Volcano Bay when he was at Disney.
They stay out of the water with the yeast infection.
Yeah, they're like, you want to go back on Splash Mountain? No. No.
Nope.
How's the tattoo removal going?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about, yes.
Maybe it's the curse of the mermaid this summer.
Oh, yeah.
This is my first summer with it. Well, I haven't gone actually because
You
I
didn't-
can't go in the
Costs
sun.
like $5,000 per trip.
That too.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you last left us,
Oh.
you had exposed us to your terrible mermaid tattoo.
And the flowers.
And the flowers, just bad tattoos that your friend's friend did.
Ooh.
A guy in a house
With a toilet.
Shed.
with a toilet, a shed. And yeah, that's right. And you had said that the plan was that, and you were already like, wasn't the first appointment like already coming up?
She had done a couple, I
She's
think.
done a few.
I did. Yeah, I did too.
Right.
I did too. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna go again, but then I think it got a little warmer, and I was like, oh, but I want to be able to tan. Like,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean? Like, I was like,
Gotcha.
oh, I'll have
Priorities.
time. So yeah.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I only went the 2 times. It's like. I mean, it's gross. It's so gross.
It's
you know,
bad.
like the kids are like, "What's that?" You know, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to talk about."
You know what
it
it looks like now? It looks almost like a branding. That when you got branded, they kind of moved a little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they put it down and then they just shifted downwards
Yeah,
real
like
quick.
They sneezed, Loki.
That's right. Because it's like brown. It's blurry.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
brown.
yeah.
Is it lighter?
It is, yeah. It's like brown because it's like the pigment of the ink that comes out. So
Right.
it's not like it's just like the tattoo disappears. It's just that it gets lighter, I guess.
And there's something below it. Is that new?
No, I had that one. The Exit Zero.
Yeah, what's Exit Zero?
Exit Zero. Ugh, I hate all my tattoos. Mike, you get it. It's the Garden
You
State.
got a tattoo for Cape May?
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's literally like the Parkway, and it's exit 0.
It's a New Jersey Turnpike tattoo?
Not Turnpike.
The Garden State Parkway.
Yes.
Yes, right.
Totally
Yes.
different.
Come on.
That's why getting tattoos when you're young is important, because you have such insignificant life experiences that they have to be documented on your body for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You just love that exit?
But she did when she was 19.
No, I mean, like, Kate May, no, to be fair, like, I still love Kate May. Like,
You do.
I don't regret that I have, like, a Kate May tie on my arm because, like, my grandparents used to live there. Like, I grew up there. I'm going there in 2 weeks. Like, it's the best place.
But maybe you could have gotten a nice portrait.
Right.
or-
Like, exit 0.
It's just
People
a-
look at it and they're like, what?
It's just, I mean, it's just a word, too. It's not even...
It looks like it could be exit O.
Yeah, people
Exit
are like,
O.
exit O. Yeah, they
Exito.
say exit O.
Maybe you put a cross across the O for 0.
Oh, that's smart.
You could have actually, like, had it, like, the actual exit sign with, like, some kind of, like,
Yeah.
flowers or waves around it or something.
Oh, yeah.
These are all better ideas.
All
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
That's probably a cover-up.
And when they're doing they're doing the tattoo removal, you're not like, hey, go down a little lower to my
Well,
exit
no,
0.
the last time I was there, the lady was like, so we're doing this one too? I was like, oh. I was like, should I? You think?
Yeah.
So you could have got the
Yeah,
sign.
get that.
Yeah.
With waves, or I mean, do you like the beach there?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so like waves around it. Maybe a seashell that means something
Right.
to you.
Yeah, that was my first one, to be
Right.
fair. I was 19.
You couldn't have gone to a place for that.
I did.
I mean, it says it.
No,
It's just like,
actually,
okay, $200,
no,
please.
it was $200.
It was?
Yes, yes,
What?
yes, it was $200. And what's actually crazy is it faded, and I had to literally get it touched up
Oh,
from
good.
another guy that did the one of my dog that I hate.
Right.
You
Well, if you
know?
hadn't gotten it touched up, people might not have noticed it.
Right.
And that would be terrible.
Troy, that's not a $200 tattoo?
No, that's like a shop minimum tattoo.
Yeah, no, it was
Shop minimum's
kind
like
of crazy.
$50.
Right.
It took her like 2 seconds, and she did it so thin too.
Yeah. 200 is the going rate. Plus tip. You know, you do have to tip. That is expected.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna keep going back, but the money.
The money is,
you know?
it's, you know.
If anyone wants to Venmo me, no,
That's
never.
it, yeah.
Never.
I would stop
Right.
too.
Well, because you make bad decisions at
I
tattoo
do.
parlors.
Or sheds.
Or sheds. Yeah. You make bad decisions when it comes to lifelong artword.
Yeah, like irreversible
Yeah.
things.
Now, are you going back to school or did you graduate?
I graduated.
Oh boy. So what's the plan?
No plan's the plan right
Cool.
now. It's just like funny because like obviously like I want to get a full-time job
That'd
to
be
get money
great.
to be able to move out because I'm
And-
like
I thought you just get the tattoo off.
oh forgot about that.
You're living with the folks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am, and like I like it, but like they want to get rid of me now. Like like I've just been there for so long.
Enough's enough, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like, and I'm so appreciative. Like, I love it there. I love it, and I don't know. Like, I mean, I want to live here. I want to live in New York, but expensive. You got to find
Expensive.
people, roommates,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, things like that. But I would want to get a full-time job for the money. But then there's other things where it's just like. But that seems fun, you know. Like I'm like, do I
What
go?
seems fun?
Like just doing like for instance, like the film that was happening in my camp. I'm like,
Right.
like I was just helping out with short films, so it's like, do I want to try to go into maybe like PAing to begin on like projects, or obviously the radio thing was like lit, perfect, amazing. Like this is such a cool thing to do.
Right.
So like then there's that where it's like the journalism side. Then there's still the part of me where it's like I want to be on Disney Channel, and
Right.
you know those things where it's
Like the linear television Disney Channel.
well,
You mean all the new Disney Channel shows that are coming
So,
out? Especially
no.
for people who are
No.
college graduates.
okay. Well, I didn't say shows.
Oh.
Movies.
Movies.
Disney Channel original movies have always been great. I've always wanted to be in them. You know, High School Musical, Camp Rock, all the things. Then once I became an adult, I was like, well, the time's over.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask, have you gotten, like, okay with the fact that, like, you're in the that's
Oh.
my cool aunt space?
Oh, do you think?
As opposed to, like, I'm a kid spy. I'm not like most kids. I'm also a spy. Like, they'd be like, no, that's an adult spy. That's just
clearly a grown-up.
That's just a grown-up whose job is a spy.
I don't know.
No, I'm like Harriet the spy. No, you could just like
I
apply
gotta
for
go
this.
to elementary school.
Why is this adult sitting? This is Billy Madison.
I don't know. I feel like I could pass as 18. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's still an
Well,
adult.
here's the thing. Okay, maybe 17.
Oh.
But the new Disney Channel original movies that are coming out,
Right.
aka the Zombies movie, all of the leads in that are right around my age.
Really?
Yes. So like I gave up on this when I was like a teenager because I thought, oh, Disney's like not a thing anymore. It's not good. But it's low-key coming back. It's coming back.
Didn't they have to sell their souls to that big guy who produced all the kids shows?
That's
and aren't
Nick.
they all established
Oh.
actors?
Why? I mean, you could be established anytime, dude.
This just feels like when George Costanza thought maybe I should be the general manager of a baseball team.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
Well, here's the other thing. I just want to be a background. Like I want to
That's all you
be.
want.
I want to be like in those big numbers. Like oh, I was in that.
Sure.
And maybe you could see me for a second.
Right.
But it's more of the experience.
Sure. That doesn't help make a living.
That's what I mean. That's
Okay,
what I
I
mean.
see,
That's
I
why
see.
I
That's
said
where
like
it
I want a
gets,
full-time
like-
job, but it's like, but there's certain things where it's just like childhood you, like your childlike self would be a little sad if you were like retired and you're like, I never did that.
Yes, and the bucket list is extensive.
Yeah.
Now, did you get to check any more items off the bucket list?
Food fight?
No.
You didn't get into a food fight. That sucks. That would have been
No,
a
I
camp
should've done it at
activity.
camp.
Yeah, that would have been the move.
Oh,
I
Adam
think-
Sandler would have got mad.
I think that's true. that's my food. I think Pauly D was in Stamford over the summer. Did you see?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I was probably busy.
4 times.
Yeah, he's here quite a bit. He's East Coast based.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
think he still lives in Rhode Island or something.
I'm trying to. I didn't add any more.
But you didn't check any
But
off.
see, yeah, we got Beyond Disney Channel, DJ Pauly D. I don't know
Okay,
if
he's
I'm-
playing August 2nd in Montauk, August 9th in New York, September 4th in New Haven.
So many opportunities.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's
there's...
the jersey?
For a
You don't like leaving Jersey.
No,
you don't want to go all the way to
I mean, of
Connecticut.
course, if I see DJ Pauly D, like
Yeah.
It's like the easiest bucket list item. to
Syracuse,
check.
Vegas, San
Huntington.
Diego, Huntington, Long Island, right there. That's a Paramount.
No.
No.
Oh, it's a
okay.
great place.
So, like, you want to see Pauly D, but within, like, a 3-mile radius of your home.
yeah, or at least Seaside.
Seaside. Seaside would be the spot.
Feels like
Right.
he'd have a residency there, doesn't he?
Yeah, it seems like you just run into him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I guess I could check that off my bucket list.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be. I mean, that would be ideal.
Yeah.
To see him, meet him.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that that's a complicated thing that a lot of young people figure out or try to figure out. Some of them never figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have to figure out a balance, right? Because, you know, it's a sad thing when somebody kind of gives up on their dreams and what their younger self would have wanted to do for financial security.
Mm-hmm.
But also, watching somebody chase dreams that can't pay their bills is like, woof.
Right.
Especially when you're like...
Woof in a fun way?
Nope.
You don't like that?
Not like woof, like you got a woof.
But there has to be an age limit, though, because she's still young. So it's like...
Right.
But also, I think...
There's also people who chase their dreams and then end up with their own action figure.
Yeah, but I also paid my bills.
No, yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I tried not to stay in...
And you're wanted.
Well, I tried not to be Delulu. You know what I mean? I thought Delulu would...
No, but a small amount is actually very important.
I do know that there is a growing trend that there are some who study that say Delulu is the Salulu.
Yeah. No, I kind of get that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, there is certainly a delusional...
Because imagine if you, like, years ago were like, I'm going to have my own action figure one day.
Delusional.
Everyone would be like, you're delusional. But you believed it so much that, like, then the trajectory of your life was kind of, like, heading in that direction because you believed it.
That's true. That's true. Except, like, I sometimes think that there are those who keep that sort of delusional big picture thing, and then they don't think about the small picture
yes.
stuff. And that's thinking about the, like, okay, but how do I get lunch today?
Mm-hmm.
How do I pay for my rent? Because if you can't do that, then you can't pursue this thing, right?
Right.
You have to figure out how to balance both things. But I mean, I also think that there are people that are like, I work 40 hours a week, 2 days from home. I have no time to pursue my dreams.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not that. If you could just get a job,
Yeah. No. And that's the thing.
and then when you're not at your job, pursue
do
the
other
things that you're passionate
There's
about.
a lot of hours in the day.
A lot of hours. You know.
I do know.
You drink Adam Sandler's beet juice. You know what's up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Or just cash out your 401k and live your dream.
There you go.
Yeah, like, that kid sucks. You don't want to be that kid. That's not a big picture thinker. This is a simple-minded person.
Right.
You don't want to cash out a 401k at 30. There's like
sail around the world with your cat.
$6,000 in it. What are we doing? No, you don't need
pay
to
the taxes for
Yeah.
cashing out early.
Yeah. But also, I think that a little bit of added responsibility comes with the idea that, like, you went to college and had to pay for college. So it's almost like if you, like, do 4 years of college and then get out and you're just like, I'm going to pursue my dream.
Yeah.
And then you become one of those people that are like, college is a waste of time.
Yeah.
And it's like, you never did anything.
Right. And especially if the dream was Disney Channel, it's like, well, I could have done that when I was 14.
You should have, because
I know,
it would have been a lot
I
easier.
know,
Now you got to be one of the Thunderman's parents.
No. I don't want to be a parent on Disney Channel. I mean, maybe. But like I said, it's more of the ensemble.
Like, it's even like if it was like, oh, here's Danielle, she's the new cool babysitter. I'd be like watching the Disney Channel with my kids. I'd be like, why is the babysitter so old?
Yeah, no, that's true. They're usually like 16.
I'd be like,
That babysitter should have a career by
I'd be
now.
like, this babysitter can't get her shit together.
Yeah.
It would be like when Luke Perry, he was like 40 and he was still in high school. So maybe same thing will happen.
That's
for
true.
us.
There are some. There are some where it's like you look at like yeah, I'm into Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek is great.
One of the girls, the one who played Andy, was like 30.
Yeah.
And she was playing a 16-year-old, and I didn't even know.
So there's
Right.
hope.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Well, that's
they're
the
also
thing
established
too.
actors.
But no, first of all, stop saying that, because that's not helpful. You know,
I don't think Luke Perry was established before 90210, was he?
he was probably in the game.
Probably did a commercial.
And also, like, I also think that, like, you know, the thing, if you should be like looking towards the future, and I do think that syndicated network dramas are where everything's going right now. Like, this is where you're syndicated network dramas.
I think so. Linear television's where it's at.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, this is where you, like, and your love of the generations before you may betray you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because it's
maybe, maybe not. I'm trying to use it to my advantage.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And like right now, there is I don't know if you guys have seen about this. So you remember Pacey and Joey, Dawson's Creek,
course
Katie
we
Holmes,
do.
whatever. Did you guys see that they're shooting a movie together?
I did see that. I did see
It's
that.
actually crazy. And I was like, maybe I can try to get on that. Like, not in it, but like get
But just work
involved
on it in some way, shape, or
some
form.
way. Or like, I don't know, interview them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is
Delusional.
No, but it's okay. I mean, that's how I was with a lot of my stuff. Is just like, how do you get closer to it? How do you get closer to it? How do you get closer to it?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And eventually, you know, how do you make money and still get closer to it and closer to it? And you don't have to make a lot of money, just enough to get by.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, there is something to that thing of like, how do I get closer to it, and what can I contribute to it beyond like, do you guys need any background actors?
Right? Like, I mean, I might go try to find them today.
I think you should.
I don't know where they're shooting, but the Dawson's Creek Reddit page, like, ooh, we talk about this. Like, it's great.
You post.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like Mike. I was never really into Reddit, and now it's just everything.
You love Reddit.
I love it.
Right.
Oh my God! No wait! No.
Is it going to be very obvious?
That's me.
I mean, it's right there. It's right there.
Oh yeah, sure.
I literally said I'm going on a hunt. Wait, did someone respond?
Okay, so there's a lot of you trying to figure out.
Because you know the posts come out, but I was like, but it's usually like the day later. Like I need to know now. But the thing is, this Reddit page. See, this is why I also like. I feel so close to the millennials.
So funny
because we all like they don't know that I'm not one of them.
I mean, you posted this from here.
Yeah, you were on the elevator when you posted.
Like, this is from here. I'm looking at the time.
Is that you in the photo?
Yeah.
No,
what are you talking about?
No, that's
Dawson's Creek, dude.
Oh,
Come on, that's the
What, you
cast of
think I look
Dawson's
like
Creek.
Katie Holmes? Thank you. No, I posted that as soon as I was like getting into the building. Because I saw the Devil Wears Prada, and it reminded me because I saw all the equipment,
right?
So I was like, oh, the shooting, right.
Yeah,
go down there. Maybe you can be like,
yeah, get in.
Yeah,
but I don't care about that one as much.
We got to get in somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm led by my obsessions in a way, you know?
I get it.
It's bad.
You get that.
It's
100%.
But it's good for you because like you kind of had like more of like a clear vision. But for me, there's sometimes more like phases of my life. So it's like I might be really over Dawson's Creek in like
Oh, meaning
6
my
months.
obsessions were like
With like
they remain
wrestling.
constant.
Yeah, you know.
As opposed to you, that's like, oh my god, you know what I just figured out I love?
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
get really into it. But like then there's the other ones where it's like, you know, like the Disney and the Miley, like the Zendaya, like that's pretty set.
Right.
But like I don't know, Dawson's Creek is maybe it's been huge for me for like almost a year.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah, no, like
For
I've
almost
been
a year.
rewatching.
It's been my dream for a year.
for the last year.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's kind of been a dream. I mean, do you?
I'm just saying.
So
no,
much.
the average person watches a show,
Right.
and then watches the next show.
Right.
Like I finished this show when I was still here, and I've
Yeah.
just been
And you still like
rewatching. Yeah.
Maybe I can get a job on Twin Peaks. I'm rewatching Twin Peaks. Yeah. You know, I think you should figure out if you like maybe how the show is made versus
Yes.
just the show, because the show doesn't exist
No, it's been over
anymore.
for a long
It's done.
Yeah. No, I know it's so true. It's so true. But like this Reddit is very alive, so
Right.
it's like as if it's new.
Right, but I'm saying that like you can't like if
No,
I
I
was
know.
like
There's nothing I can do.
if I was like, oh my god, I love talk radio and wrestling, and people were like, both those things have not existed since the millennium, I'd be like, okay, that's gonna, you know, kind of that throws a monkey wrench into the whole thing. Maybe I
Yeah.
need to find something that's close to that I can get close to
Yeah.
to kind of spark my passion within it.
Mhm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why I feel like maybe this movie, which is crazy, but it's not Dawson's Creek.
No,
You know?
but they're going to be together. Maybe you go to the set. Maybe you talk to people on there. Maybe they can use your help on something. Maybe you find
Right.
something you love. Maybe
Right. I don't know. Writing also seems cool. Like writing for a TV show.
Right.
And stuff like that, just because we dive into all the behind the scenes of what the writers were thinking in the
Who's we?
Oh, me and the Reddit community.
Cool.
Yeah. No, we
Cool.
do.
I thought that might be
because for
who we
me,
was.
like I wasn't watching it in real time.
Right.
So there's things that I didn't know where it was like Kevin Williamson, you know, created it. Like I didn't know that he was gone after season 2.
Did Kevin Williamson do Scream as well?
Yes. And I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Look at that.
Right?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, there's things where it's like fascinating to know like who worked on what, and like the plot lines, they were just written, you know, by people. So I'm like, maybe I could write for Disney Channel.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, things like that.
But you would probably have to get a foot in the door in the industry.
Of course.
Which
No,
is
it's-
why going to the set, learning what people do, how they do it. Maybe you learn the roads people took. Maybe
Just by
you
watching.
you start by watching, and then people are like, "Hey, who's the weird girl?" And keep
Right,
showing
that's what I
up,
mean, like
and then
that-
maybe you charm somebody.
True.
Looks like they were filming in a park.
Oh yeah. No, I've been following
So,
them.
yeah, so there you go.
They were by Central Park, and then they moved down. So that's where I'm like,
You know what you could become?
What?
With this guy, a celebrity hunter. You ever watch it in New York? There are people who just follow celebrities around to take pictures. I'm not 100% sure how that translates to income, but they get a lot of
TMZ.
pictures.
Well-
Maybe TMZ.
They sell a picture to TMZ for like $300.
Yeah, but that's horrible.
You wanna do paparazzi?
No,
Okay.
no. And you know what's funny? I saw Miley in New York. And
What was she doing? Just being Miley?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, what was she doing? No, yeah, it was like she released an album and she was doing like a lot of like fan things, like inviting fans to like private like performances and stuff, which was crazy. But I didn't get any of that, so I said, let me wait outside her hotel.
That's so smart.
Not in a creepy way.
No,
but
it doesn't
because
sound
everyone was
creepy.
doing it.
No, because I'm not the creep.
Sure.
Everyone was doing it.
Sure. And you
Yeah.
were like, me too.
Yeah,
That's
just
where I'll
for
be.
like a little signature, a little picture or whatever.
Did you get anything?
No, because the paparazzi. But
Right.
it's just funny because every
This
single
is like
time,
how the president of Selena's fan club started. So that's cool.
it was just like every single time that she would come in and out of the hotel,
Yeah.
people would get pictures with her. But the one time I was there,
No
it was just so many paparazzi that even though the people put up the little ropes,
Yeah.
little velvet red ropes, they just knocked them down, and it was
Aw.
so weird to like be around that energy because it was like Miley, and I was like, ew.
You didn't like that?
No, I was like, ew, like, you know, everyone's just a person. So I don't want to be this like, oh my God, I'm so celebrity crazy. Like, I'm not. I don't care. It's just when I have my really niche things, I'm like,
You
ooh,
care a
because
lot.
these people like take over my brain. So
Right.
of course
And you
I'm
wanna
gonna be like,
tell
I want to
them.
see. Yeah, I don't know.
You live in my head.
Right. I don't know what the good.
No,
yeah.
not you today. You from 98.
Sign my record.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but it's,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
true. And it is a weird thing too, you know.
Right.
It's like,
Dear
what do you
Jodie
even say?
Foster, I did something for you today that you're going to love. You've been in my brain.
You miss Miley getting a tattoo.
Right. I know.
I have
But I
a
saw
tattoo
Muse,
artist that's a friend at Bang Bang. She was just there getting a tattoo.
Yeah, it was actually a matching tattoo with her mom.
Oh,
That says Muse.
See, she actually has more information.
Of course.
Right. What did you major in?
What was it? Journalism and digital media.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, so that's not like so far off the beaten path of
No.
directions that you're going
But
in.
it's just funny actually because when I like transferred schools and I didn't know what to do, I kind of chose that major because I was like, I want to interview Zendaya. And that's where
That's a good goal.
It was a good goal. But like, you know, and I think it's like the overall like, yes, you know.
What if you wrote a book
Oh.
about the cultural significance of, and figure out some specific angle of Dawson's Creek, right? And then that way you could have an excuse to research, maybe do some interviews.
Or Disney Channel.
You could appeal the cultural impact. Yeah. Like do cultural studies of these things that you love.
Right.
See? And then, you know, boom, now she's not even, she's like, okay.
No, I am. But I'm
One
wondering.
ear and out the other.
Oh, yeah, write a whole book. She's like, maybe.
Sam's just over there flapping his gum saying something.
Yeah, she's like, I'll write a
trying
paragraph.
to play the next high school character.
Yeah. She's like, in case you didn't know, I'm the next Vanessa Hudgens. Original Vanessa Hudgens. From the film High School Musical.
Yeah.
She didn't even consider that idea.
No.
Well,
I was dumb anyway.
I'm not saying I need to be the new Baby V. I'm just saying I want to be in the background.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
That's it.
No, that's a really good goal. That's really.
But I will say it's hard though when you have all these random goals to
Yeah.
actually achieve the goal because like you kind of need to do things to get there. But for me, I'm like, yeah, but maybe I'll do the other thing.
Sure.
Maybe I'll do that thing. Like there's so many options for me that it's actually in a way right now feeling like worse because I'm like, whoa, I don't know where to focus.
Well, you could just like think about all the goals, assess their reality, and also what comes next, and think about what would be best for you. But again, I'm just saying dumb shit today.
I mean, for me, there's no reality. If I want it, I'm going to get it, in my opinion. But I just need to be sure. Like, if I
Sure.
really am like, I'm going to be on Disney Channel, then I will go for that.
Right.
But then there's still part of me where it's like,
Yeah, see, that's the great thing. You can tell yourself, if I want it, I get it, if you never try to do anything. Because you're just thinking about the next thing.
right.
And you don't want to disrupt that. Well, Danielle, I'm glad we caught up.
Oh, wow.
I feel like you should come in, you know.
Check in frequently.
Check in frequently.
All
we want to
right.
see where you're at on this
Yeah,
journey.
okay.
You know?
Hopefully no more like sicknesses and, oh, I feel like I just jinxed it. Like, why did I say that?
Yeah, I
But,
mean,
you know,
I hope you don't get any parasites,
Yeah.
salmonella, like
Yeast infections.
Travis.
What?
I hope they're not
I've
contagious.
got them under control.
Okay.
I have an
Bubonic
extra pill if you need it.
Oh, you do? Okay, that's good.
Appreciate you.
That's good. And I mean, I can't wait to see what's next on the journey. Well, what's next is probably, hopefully today, maybe
Yeah.
finding that movie set,
Yes.
and then later going to the shore.
Exit
Zero?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly that.
All right, Danielle, you're the best. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
This has been Sam Roberts Show. If you missed anything or want to hear it all over again, check out Sam Roberts Show on the SXM app.
We are waiting. I mean, if the clips are any indication of what we're in store for, there's a podcast drop coming today that feels like it's going to be an all-timer. Tucker's got Ted Cruz, and Tucker's going off the ranch. Tucker is in Tucker business, and it seemed like, you know, we were talking yesterday about how he has been vocally disapproving of what Trump is doing. And I would suspect even more so as Trump continues to, you know, kind of cozy up and go from, no, we're not going to be involved in this conflict between Israel and Iran, to being like, yeah, we'll probably be involved in this. And everybody going, why? Like, this, don't be involved in this. Like, and when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Like, you know, Democrats who don't like Trump are being like, this is why we were afraid of Trump. And conservatives, they're like, I know that's why you guys were afraid of Trump, but we thought he was going to like focus on fixing things in America. So it's coming out today, but Tucker put out a clip last night, and he just wrote, Ted Cruz on Iran, full interview tomorrow. Now listen, you may not hear about this today, and I think Ted Cruz will be fine because it's only got 18 million views
Crazy?
in 12 hours.
Holy shit.
12 hours. It was posted at 8:42 p.m. It's not even 12 hours. That's well over. I mean, that's almost 1.5 million views an hour. I mean, and I'll tell you this: 300,000 of them were mine on the train this morning.
You just kept watching it over?
I couldn't believe it.
I got to bring that back. I got to watch it again.
Well, this is great. I got to start watching the Tucker Carlson show. Listen to Tucker get Ted's opinion on what's going on in Iran.
I don't know the population at all. No, I don't know the population. You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple? How many people live in Iran? 92 million. Okay. Yeah, how could you not know that? I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's because 90...
How do you not know that?
First of all, Tucker had it in the pocket. 92 million. You didn't know 92 million?
Everybody knows that.
You didn't know that? Like, I'll say this. I didn't think in my life I would get to the point where Tucker is making the patented Tucker idiot face at Republican politicians. Like, that's the idiot face. Tucker's idiot face used to be reserved for when he was on his Fox News show. And what he would do is, like, there'd be a college newspaper would come out with some hyper liberal thing. And instead of being like, we have the dean of admissions here, he's like, we have the student who wrote the article here. And he would just run circles around him and make a face into the camera like, what are you, the stupidest person that's ever been alive? And I never thought, especially this quickly, that he'd go and start hitting Republican politicians with the, you must be the dumbest guy I've ever talked to face.
It's even funnier, though, when it's at Ted Cruz.
When it's Ted Cruz. Because he's the perfect guy for it.
Absolutely.
Aren't you glad that he does not know the population?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Because he's not a smart guy.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
No. And he thinks he's slick, but he's not even that slick.
No, he's not slick.
Smart when it comes to Broadway.
He knows Broadway.
That's a great point.
After this interview.
Tucker, I thought we were going to talk about the Tonys.
Yeah. Yeah, after this interview, he put on some soundtrack to a Broadway show. I don't know what he does. Maybe Les Mis.
Just to calm down a little bit?
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he got in the car and just started, like, put on Stars. Just to, like, fucking get into a different place. Like,
decompress.
That didn't happen. Like,
this clip will blow over. No one will care.
No one will care. By the way, people misunderstood Javert, too. Like, and let me just get there. No, all I have is the Russell Crowe version. No. All right, scroll back just a little bit, Mike, so we can contextualize Tucker. Not only, straight up befuddled that Ted Cruz wouldn't know the population of Iran. 92 million. Well, you didn't know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
Oh, fuck.
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even. You don't know anything about Iran.
So, okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who claims
about the country.
No, he's laughing at him.
You don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims.
He's laughing at him. What are you doing?
That's gotta sting.
Oh, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm not the Tucker Carlson expert of Iran. And Tucker's like, you want to overthrow the country? What are you doing? What are you, an idiot? You sound stupid right now, dude. He's laughing at him to his face.
Yeah.
Ted didn't see this one coming.
No. Ted hates when people laugh at him to his face.
He thought this was going to be a fluff piece.
Yeah.
He really did think it was going to be a fluff piece. He thought Tucker was going to be, here's my first question. Finally, we're getting into a war, right?
We're happy about that, right?
Yeah. How good is this, right?
Feels good.
Yeah. This couldn't possibly go wrong, could it? I don't think the war in Iraq fucked up an entire generation of humans. I think that's fine.
That's fake news.
That most of it was fake news anyway. Yeah. No, he's laughing at him. He's openly laughing at him. Go back to like 040, Mike, because when he's like falling out of his chair. Yeah, you can see him building up. laughing at Ted Cruz to be like, because Ted Cruz is going, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on Iran. And he's laughing, going, you want to invade them. You literally should be an expert on Iran.
I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.